Ladies and gentlemen, hello, I am RC Robbin, and this is episode 8 of Shenanigans D&D, and for some reason, we're looking at Baka, so I'm going to change it from the gallery view so that you can see everyone. We are 5 idiots from New York or Connecticut playing D&D at a table together for about a year, but then COVID happened, and now we're online. We are live on YouTube right now, so please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It helps us grow as a channel. Our continuing sponsor, as every week so far, is Savasana's Kiss, a yoga love story. It's a romance novel on sale on Amazon. The best way to learn about this book is to visit the website, which is yogalovestory.com. That is yogalovestory.com. Let's switch it back to the speaker view and see if, hello, Baka. For some reason, the stream doesn't like me. I don't know why. So I'm going to switch it back. I don't know. So we'll go back to the gallery view. Hello. There we go. Okay. Before we jump into the game, important announcements. Number one, we're taking a week off from the game due to work schedules. So the next time we're going to, sorry, but it's necessary. The next time you guys will see us is Monday, August 17th. Again, that's Monday, August 17th will be episode 9. So we're going to take 1 week off. Okay, if you guys could one at a time tell us a little bit about your character. I was going to start with Pia, but he's up and about. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Mr. Pia, tell us a little bit about your character.
Okay, Pia is a navy blue tiefling warlock with black hair, and he is a fire necromancy fanatic. He also has a pet rat named Splinter that we're still learning about. And yeah, that's basically what I got right now. So now you know what he looks like. And we'll go to someone else.
Be brave.
Me?
No, somebody else. Be brave.
Oh, I'm like I was brave.
That was very brave.
Theoden, the dwarf cleric.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! He's extremely ugly. Dirty beard. Doesn't shower much. He is the healer of the group. The one and only.
Yeah. Okay.
Closely becoming friends with Harry Harrington. And you'll have to watch and see as the story goes on.
Who's next?
I'm playing Sirach, the half-elf ranger with long silver hair, the true best friend of Harry Harrington.
Okay, that was short.
Short and sweet, you know?
Just like me, I'm a gnome. I'm short. I am Baka, Rogue 7, Fighter 2. I'm a short gnome, about 25 years old. I got a mohawk.
Make that specific.
And, yes, very specific. Yeah. Good looking, unlike Theoden. And I'm secretly plotting Harry's death.
So there was a lot of mention of love and death of Harry Harrington. I'll give you a heads up as far as. So can you guys hear me? Am my volume good? Okay. So all right. Well, mate, listen. If for some reason the screen doesn't like me, it doesn't. But you know what? You guys are better looking than I am anyway. So.
Chris.
All right. Well, let's put it back up to the group. Okay. So Harry Harrington is a non-player character. If you have to visualize Harry Harrington, he is a thin dwarf with no beard, somewhat resembles, I would say, Peter Dinklage on Game of Thrones circa season 1 before he grew out the beard and got all scraggly in the head. Harry is an aspiring writer. He has a Batman utility belt, but instead of gear in his belt, he has books and quills and pens. And he's basically following around this group known as the Natural Ones in order to chronicle their history and tell the story of how the realm was saved. So that's Harry. All right, where we left off. It is the 5th month, 15th day of the year 257. The group known as the Natural Ones were searching an island for one of the 6 legendary dwarven rune caves. They've already found 2 of those caves, hoping to find cave number 3. Instead, you came across a Stonehenge type structure with a kind of compass engraved in the stonework on the floor, which they discovered was a rough teleportation device. Then on a different path up the central mountain on that island, They found a dead body on a platform and a nest of violent salamanders. They fought to victory, but before you were able to loot the bodies or even examine the area, you suddenly feel the ground beneath your feet begin to rumble. What would you like to do?
Run away.
Of
Okay.
course.
That is
Saw
that
one
is
coming.
runaway is noted. Runaway is noted. Speaking of which, as you're running away with the green sword in your hand in the direction of the beach down the path, the cat and the weasel are following you, and actually they run
And the-
faster than you, so
and
they're
the
running
dog?
past. The dog is standing right next to you, Theoden.
All right, all right.
So what would you guys like to do? So,
So-
I've got some of this.
Knowing that he's a blink dog,
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab it. Is Pia and Sirach next to me?
Right next to you.
I'm gonna grab their arms
Mhm.
and pull them to the side. It's rumbling everywhere around us, right?
We'll make a perception check, Theoden.
Guidance.
Guidance. Add an
What is that,
extra
a
D4 to his
four?
perception check. To let the audience know that haven't been watching until now, we use the honor system. We roll dice at our table. We don't have to. We trust each other mostly.
Mostly.
But when we do death saving throws and when it's player versus player, we have an app on the phone that we can see each other's rolls. So right now, Theoden, I trust him to roll the perception check on with his dice.
Perception.
Perception.
Where did it go? Here it goes. 15.
15. With a 15, you look up at the mountain to your right and you notice red crimson liquid spouting
Nice.
and running down the sides of the mountain. The volcano is active and erupting.
And
That
to
is why
my-
that
to
is
my
why the
left-
ground, and to your left, there is basically just an overgrowth of vines and
Shit.
kind of like a jungle type atmosphere. There
All
is
right, well,
a
I'm gonna
path
take
that leads.
them
Yes.
and push into the vines as much as I can and try and get away from the rumble.
Okay, absolutely. Keep in
Wait.
mind. So what you're saying is you guys feel Theoden grabbing at you and pulling you off of the main path and into the jungle overgrowth. As he's doing
Good
that,
idea.
what are the rest of you doing?
I wanted one of those spears.
Well, listen, all you have to do is basically just RP it. Tell Theoden what you'd like to do and
Theoden,
do it.
where are those spears? Grab me a spear.
Grab you a
pulling you away.
spear. Where are
Okay, so you basically would like to do an investigation check of the
they?
area.
Yeah, let me do an investigation.
Well, hold on a second. No. You were grabbing people in a frenzy and dragging them off the path. But I'm assuming that the warlock pulled his arm away and said, "I'm going to look on this mountain.
That's
Give me
right.
Can make a
second,"
strength check.
Uh,
I would like. Well, you know what? It depends. Theoden, how strong are you pulling the
Yeah,
tiefling?
that's true.
Are you pulling him off the path, or are you
Well,
doing
it would make sense. I'm pulling him hard because I heard
You're
the rumble.
panicking.
So I'm.
make
yeah.
a contested strength check on the app?
Oh, on the app.
I
On
just
the
wanted
app,
to screw
no
over
dice.
Jacob. 'cause he
On
has
the
no strength.
app, contested strength check. Pia versus Theoden. Keeping in mind that you have to add your strength. Pia rolled a 19 plus his strength. What is your strength modifier?
Nothing.
Nothing. So you rolled a 19. What does Theoden roll? Theoden is stronger. 12
Ooh,
plus what? 3?
Damn.
12 plus.
+7.
Oh, well, now, hold on a second. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, normally a 19 would be enough to beat a 12. But Theoden is wearing a belt of frost giant strength.
That's right. That's
Makes
right.
his strength a 24 or a +7 modifier. So it is a tie. 19 versus 19.
It is.
Your attempt to search the area has been foiled. Hold that thought for a
Oh.
Now, in this same round, Sirach, what are you doing?
Damn.
What are you
I'm-
doing, Sirach?
Sirach's gonna go with Theoden. Seems like a fair assessment to go into the jungle. I mean, actually, Sirach's gonna hopefully make a perception check to see, like, because I'm assuming Theoden's plan is to get us off the path where all of this
Yeah.
eruption is probably going to come
Right.
down. But if it's going to come down in the jungle, we're
Well,
screwed. anyway.
when
You'll make instead of a perception check, I'd like Sirach to just make a general intelligence check. Just make a roll d20 and add your intelligence modifier. And if it's high enough, I will give you the answer that you seek.
Guidance.
That's not gonna work.
Well,
hoping
right now you're struggling with
Yeah,
Theoden, like almost in a wrestling match. Give him
Gonna
guidance.
give
for going
guidance every time.
above and beyond. Yep.
Sadly, the guidance isn't gonna help. It's gonna be an 8.
All right. So, I would say with an 8, I couldn't give you any extra advice besides what I've already told you because everything's happening really quickly and it's difficult for you to process it. The shock of the ground shaking and seeing, lava on the top of the mountain in the distance. You haven't had an opportunity yet in these 6 seconds to collect your thoughts. So, but now an entire round
Well,
is taking
Chris,
place. Yes.
Did I specify I was running towards the beach?
Yes, you did not. I took that for granted that
Okay.
you were chasing your cat.
My
or
bad,
your
Pia, my
weasel.
bad.
Your weasel even runs faster than you, unless
Short legs.
I'm going to assume that you would use your bonus action to dash. Would that
I'm
be
actually
correct?
not. Can I use my bonus action to take a potion instead?
Absolutely, by all means. So here's what I'm going to do. I have a little chart written up as far as it's going to be a race down the mountain for everybody. Let's see.
Cool.
So
Yeah, because I'm at 4 HP. I want to take my potion or my healing elixir, which is 8d4
absolutely,
plus
by
8,
all means,
which I'm gonna do in the app because that's gonna make it easier.
Absolutely. So give me 1 second. So yeah, you didn't have to do it. Well, if you want to do it in the app, obviously
No, it's just
we'll all
easier
see
to
it.
roll the dice. There's 8d4.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Um,
8d4 plus 8.
So 25 plus 8.
25 plus 8 is 33. So you drank the
Plus-
potion with your action, adding 33 plus 4 is 37 hit points currently. So that was a breath of
Nice.
fresh air. You move 25 feet towards the beach down the path. I will put the cat at full 40. Cat moves at 40. 40 plus a dash is 40. So that's 80 feet down the mountain.
Damn.
The dog is still standing next to Theoden. The weasel is going to go is 30 feet around, so the dash is 60. Let's see. Splinter is with Pia. Pia is still there. Sirach is still standing next to Theoden. Theoden is off the side of the path, retreating in shock into the overgrowth of weeds. Now, interestingly enough, as the round passes, you begin to realize that the top of the mountain is approximately 200 feet from you. And it's almost like an optical illusion. As the lava comes pouring down the side of the mountain, the intense molten heat of it it's much faster than you would have anticipated.
Shit.
It's going at a literal 100 feet per round. So the lava at this present time is burning everything in its path and is only 100 feet behind Pia, Theoden, the weasel, not the weasel, the Splinter the rat, and Pia. Would you like to spend this next round investigating the mountain, or would you like to run away from the lava? I'm just curious. It's completely up to you.
I want to investigate.
Excellent.
you give
Now
a hint
hold on.
like
Now
that,
hold on a
Chris.
second. Hold on a second. Excellent. So what I'd like everyone to do is to roll for initiative. So it's just so we know who goes in what order. Obviously, we're not fighting anything, but it just helps as far as what order I go to each person. Roll initiative, and I'll write it down.
18.
18. Does anybody have higher than an 18?
I do.
Baka, what is your
course he
initiative?
21.
Baka 21. I'm going to make a quick roll for Harry. Harry rolled a natural 1. Poor Harry.
Fucking Harry.
Harry has
Why
a
he's my
+2.
boy? Because
So
I always have to have his back.
Harry is at a 2. No, actually 3, because Harry has a +2 to his initiative.
Huh?
So Harry's at 3. Anybody? So I got 18 for PR. Anybody between 21 and 18? Anyone 18 to 15?
16.
16 is Theoden.
And 15.
15 is Sirach. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Let me actually roll for. I'm just gonna go 18
Roll for the
for.
lava.
I'm gonna write 18 for animals. And yes, actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Somebody read my mind. 14 is the lava. Okay. Now, obviously, Theoden is thinking of investigating the area as the lava is rolling towards you at a faster rate than could be possibly imagined. Baka, you go first. Would you like to continue your escape down the mountain towards the
Can I
beach?
make an investigation check? See first off where my teammates are right now. And
Well,
there's-
if you do an investigation check, I'm going to rule that you cannot do a dash. You can only do, you can use your movement, but not your dash. So it's up to you. If you want to use your movement and a dash, I'll
yeah,
allow it.
I'll do investigation.
Okay, so movement. Are you? So for the first couple of seconds, roll. What exactly are you investigating? I'm curious.
Anything that could maybe be considered safe, like a cave into the mountain, or
Absolutely.
something that will
Absolutely.
block the lava, or just high ground. Is
Okay,
really
Baka.
Investigation check.
Okay.
Outstanding.
derp. It was 15. Thank God.
15.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought that was gonna be
With-
really bad.
With a 15, all you notice is an overgrowth around the path heading down the way that you came up the mountain. You
That
do
was
not
really
see
bad.
any safe refuges. You do not see any caves or caverns. What you do see and hear and feel is a massive amount of red hot molten lava heading in your general direction. So would you like to use your 25 feet of movement? 25 feet of movement to continue down the mountain? Or would you
Yeah.
like to perhaps stand right where you are and just wait for the lava to overtake you? I'm curious.
That's not a bad idea, Chris. I
No,
will
it's not a bad idea at all.
object, though. I will my full movement speed and
Full
The
movement,
rock's
so
getting all
Full
tingly.
movement feed, so that puts you at 50 feet. You would. I need you to make a perception check, Baka.
Baka would be better as a statue anyway.
Perception check.
Yikes. 14.
14. With a 14, after running about 50 feet down the trail, you estimate that the shore is about 200 or 300 feet from you. So you've got another 200 or 300 feet to go before you reach the shore.
Great.
Okay, so Baka's turn is done. The animals, the cat goes a full 80 feet with its dash.
That fucking
So
cat.
The cat is basically making its way as far away from the lava as it can and is not waiting for anybody. Same thing. Actually, I'm going to say that the dog looks up at Thaden.
Yes, boy, yes. What is it?
You're having a conversation when the lava's
Bam!
falling down.
The dog
He's gone.
bamfs. The dog bamfs, and you see the dog down the trail about 80 feet, running towards the beach. So that's the dog basically is running.
There's no loyalty among our animals right
So
now.
and then
Yeah,
and then
or he's
also
trying to get us to safety.
the weasel goes another full 60s. The weasel's about 120 now.
Fuck the
120
weasel.
feet. The weasel. No one can see the weasel. It's blending in with the ground. Pia, what would you like to do? I'm going to assume that you would have to do another strength check in order to pull away from Theoden. Would you like to pull away from Theoden?
Yeah, I'm pulling
Pull away.
with the app.
Unless I'll give you a suggestion. Unless you would like to hold your action until the end of the round to see if Theoden lets you go.
Well, that's not-
Oh, because if I pull, I can't move.
If you pull and he holds you, you spent your turn basically struggling to get free from Theoden.
I mean, I can't really do anything else.
Well, it's up to
Oh.
you. You can either struggle to get free from him now, or you could hold your turn and see if he willingly lets you go on his turn.
I'm gonna pull.
Pull. Contested strength check between
Yes, I wasn't gonna
Theoden
let you go.
and Pia. He knew it.
Throw it in the
Pia
app, boys.
rolls miserably. He rolled. Pia rolls a 2.
Oh man.
Theoden, you
Unless
got to
you
just
roll
for
a
shits
1.
and giggles, you got to roll. If you roll a natural 1, he pulls away. Theoden rolls a natural 1.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. You were able to, even though you felt like you were off balance. Okay, here's the situation. Pia, Theoden is so concerned with his dog
Fuck.
bamfing away that he completely loses track of you and you pull away. So
That
Theoden,
would fucking happen.
Pia, what would you like to do?
I'm running.
Unbelievable.
Pia is running. Are you using your action and your bonus action to run down the hill?
Yes, but before I do, I'm checking if Splinter is on me. Check all my pockets, and then I'm running.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh boy. Natural 1. I have no fucking idea. All
You
right.
you can't find Splinter.
Yeah, I'm running anyway.
Okay, so you run. So now I'm sorry, I said action and bonus action. That's actually
Yep.
the wrong terminology. What I mean is that you use your movement, which is 30 feet, and then use your action to dash an additional 30 feet? So, or a
Yes.
total of 60?
Yes.
Okay, so you're running down the hill. You were at 60 feet. Excellent. Okay, so Sirach is heading down the hill, still patting his pockets to see if he can find Splinter the rat. For at this point, he can't find him. Okay, now next is Theoden. Theoden, what would you like to do? Your dog is running down the mountain. What are you doing? You said you did say something about investigating.
Yeah, I want to see.
Make an investigation check. You've already said it. It's done. The die is cast.
Ooh,
It's gonna
16.
slow him down.
16.
Plus- Well, plus. Hold on.
Oh, 16 plus. I apologize.
Oh, plus 0.
Oh, that's fine. So it's hey, listen, 16 is a good roll. With a 16, you take a few seconds as the hot molten lava is racing towards you at a breakneck pace. You're beginning to feel the heat on your bristles on your face. The eyebrows are starting to heat up. But you do notice a nest of salamander eggs, 2 spears, and 2 tridents. Now, I'd like you. Are you Theoden? Are you proficient in Arcana? Basically, it's one of those deals where you look at the skills and there's a black dot next to Arcana.
Yeah,
It means you're
no, I'm
proficient in
not.
Arcana. You're not? Okay, so that just tells me basically what the difficulty class is. So just make an Arcana check.
Wow. Snitch. This is
Oh,
new.
fuck me.
What did you
4.
roll? 4? Okay, you see these salamander eggs. You have no idea if they're worth anything or what they're used for. But obviously, the salamanders were guarding a nest, and that's why they were so violent against you guys.
Right.
If you were to count them out, there'd be somewhere between 20 and 30 salamander eggs, 2 spears and 2 tridents, and that's it. That is your action. You can decide to do something, and I'll still give you your 25 feet of movement if you should decide to leave the area. What are you doing?
Pia's gonna kill me.
Pana, pa, pana.
So I can't run and grab something while I'm running.
Yes, you can. You
Okay,
could theoretically scoop up almost every. You have to make a roll, but you can scoop up almost everything and then bolt down the path if you so desire.
I'm gonna try to scoop one of everything.
All right, just give me a dexterity check. Just a dexterity. You roll a d20 and add your
I'm using a
dexterity
new
modifier.
fucking dice.
Yeah, sometimes the die is just cursed for the night. You got to use something else.
6.
Well, that one's not doing so well either. So with a 6, I will say that you grab 3 of the eggs and a spear. So write
Okay,
down 3 salamander eggs, 1 spear, and I will give you 25 feet of movement down the hill. Okay?
All right. Towards my dog.
In the direction of your dog. Absolutely.
Okay. And I'll say, wait.
I have to calculate something because you guys are it's getting perilously close here. Hold on a second. I really don't want you guys to get
Yo,
burned. just so you know, just not to create any kind of tension that's artificial, but I know that you guys might not know this. For the audience, lava does 18d6 damage. That's 18 6-siders. I may
It
have to
does
use the,
what?
It does lava.
That's
If
way more
lava
than I know.
hits you, takes 18 6-siders worth of fire damage. Some of you are resistant to fire, but even 9 6-siders is an awful lot. So let's hope that you all escape with your body parts intact. All right,
Mathematically, we won't.
probably not. So Sirach, you are
Really
next.
wanted
What
a
would you like to
fresh
do,
campaign.
Sirach? Yes, absolutely. Sirach, what would you like to do?
Just running through the woods.
Running through the woods. Sirach is going to use I'm assuming his movement and his action to dash.
Correct.
Right? So 60 turns into 120. Outstanding. So let's see.
He has 60 movement speed.
Yeah, well, no, he has 30 movement speed, and then if he uses his action to dash 30 more feet, then that's 60 total.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So you said 120.
And then 60,
Oh.
60 times 60 plus 60 is 120.
Oh, okay.
So he's just make a perception check, Sirach, really quickly.
10.
10. You're not sure how far away the beach is. You just basically
Perception?
you're just boom 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 down the thing. You feel the heat
It's fine.
increasing as behind you. So after Sirach, the lava hits. Let's see, it goes another 100 feet, and if that's okay, so now the lava is where everyone was right now.
That's really fucking close.
Yes. So in other words, the lava is at this point 25 feet from Theoden, 120 feet from Sirach.
That's my movement.
Yeah, exactly. It is
He's dead.
it is well no, the way we're going to do this is as follows. Whenever the lava gets close enough to hit you, you're going to make a dexterity saving throw. If you fail the dexterity saving throw, you fell down.
Okay.
If you fail a second dexterity saving throw, the lava runs over you. That's how we're going to run it. If you
Okay.
fail the first dexterity saving throw, but succeed on the second, you stumble to your feet and get ahead of the lava. That's how we're going to do it.
That's weak.
But
Chris.
that
You should
may-
just kill us at first contact.
But that may happen several, depending on how poorly you roll your dexterity saving throws. But right now, the lava has not overtaken you. So let's just hope that you guys can get to the beach in time.
So you were just saying it's gonna be like that cartoon where the lava's following the guy and it like touches his butt and he jumps up in the air and starts bolting even faster.
Something like that. Very cartoon-like. I think imagine yourselves as like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, basically.
Yes.
All right. So, Pia, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that I have this done correctly. You used your movement and your dash, or just your movement to get to the
Both.
beach? Both. So you're at 60. Okay. Cool. All right. So Pia is 60 feet from the, what do they call it? The weasel. You can't see where the weasel is. Baka's 50 feet from the lava. The cat is way ahead of you guys, and the dog is way ahead because of the Bamfing ability. So we're gonna scratch the dog off because the dog is fine. The cat is fine. The weasel is still in danger. Splinter is still in danger. In fact, really quickly, just to break the order of things, Harry goes last. Let me go Harry first. Harry, you've never seen Harry run so fast in his entire life, and he basically is behind everybody. But the lava is right on his tail. All right.
Chris, you really want to kill Harry?
Pia, I need you to make a perception check.
Harry's not going anywhere.
Need a perception check.
At 20.
Okay.
You want to see?
No. As you're running down the mountain, Pia, and you're checking your pockets, you are absolutely certain that you checked every single pocket. And Splinter, your rodent is not in your pocket. And with a natural 20, you turn around and you notice the rodent about 5 feet from the lava eating some sort of vegetation on the side of the path, oblivious to the heat.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Chris, that was so
So
cool.
now, top of the combat round, Baka, what would you like to do?
Movement dash, action dash, bonus action dash.
Okay, so that should get you. Let's figure that out.
Should be
because
75 feet.
Exactly. You could probably go further because you do your bonus action. Other people can't do that. So let's go with Baka. So 25 is your movement.
Mhm.
Action is another 25, and then your bonus action can be dash. So 75. So that gets you to 125, Baka. At 125, you are 175 feet away from the shore.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Fuck.
Your turn is over. The animals, like I said, the dog is safe, the cat is safe. Let me make a roll for Splinter. Splinter rolls well, thank God. Notices that the lava is coming and goes, hmm? And starts running down the mountain. Let's see. The movement on a rat is where is it? Movement on a rat is 20 feet a round. They don't run as fast as you guys. 40 feet dash. So let's say that it's at 40 feet.
You know, Chris, realistically, I don't think lava actually flows that fast.
Lava, let me tell you something.
Baka.
Let me tell you
Baka.
something. You need to watch some videos, dude. Lava, the reason why people get caught in action, in literally like frozen in like as if they're in the middle of doing something, is lava flows fast. You better look that shit up.
He's
And
he's
even
clearly
I'm
never
looking
seen
it
the
up right
Return
now.
of the King.
And I'll tell you what, even if you want to look it up, it doesn't matter because this is my realm and my lava functions
right,
any way
baby.
I want.
That's right.
So lava in
Tell
my
'em.
universe is fast. Very fast.
Lay it down. Lay it down.
Fast as a car.
Fast
All right.
lava.
So now that's exactly.
He rolls
so,
at disadvantage now.
so I want you to know that Pia, your rat is 20 feet behind you, chasing you.
Okay.
Okay. So now, let's see who's next. Pia, what would you like to do
Uh,
with Theoden on deck?
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab him.
Okay.
Stick with
What's
my
the
pocket.
range on Mage Hand?
30 feet.
Perfect, because it's within 20 feet. I love it. I'm not even going to make you make a roll. You do his a cantrip Mage Hand. He's within 20 feet. The range is 30 feet. You scoop the fucker up with the spectral hand, and as you're running down the hill, puts it in your pocket. That, unfortunately, though, is your action,
That's okay.
which means you can't dash, but you're going to do movement down the hill 30 feet, correct?
Yeah, unless I can
So-
search for cover first, or no?
If you can do what?
If I can search for cover.
Make a perception check.
Shot.
Good luck.
15.
With a 15, you honestly don't see anything that would protect you from the lava.
All right,
That
then I'm running.
at this, you're thinking to yourself, I need to get the fuck off this island, is what's
right.
what's occurring to you. So
Running.
you use your 30 feet of movement. You are now 90 feet down the hill, meaning that you have 210 feet more to run.
You know, if you had
Okay.
Dimension Door, we could have taken the teleporter out.
So now,
230.
You're out of spell
so
slots, though.
next is Theoden. Theoden, what would you like to do, Theoden?
Run.
Run. So you're going to use your action to
Sprint.
dash, and you're going to sprint as fast as you can. That
Yes,
gets you
sir.
75 feet. Unfortunately, you have another 225 feet. Your little legs are just with the chainmail arm, with the plate mail armor, and the big hammer. You're like, and you're doing the best you can, but it's literally coming down the mountain at you in fiery
Oh,
haze.
No.
In fact, you actually see some salamanders actually chasing you, but they're not chasing you. They're
They're
running
running.
from the lava.
Oh,
So you know,
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Even they're scared.
even they're scared. That's a little too much heat even for them. So
Yeah.
now, that was Theoden. Sirach, what would you like to do?
Keep running.
Keep
Keep it
running.
going, baby.
So there we go. So another
No
60
reason to stop.
puts you at 180. 180 puts you 120 feet from the shore. Now
Shoot
it's
an arrow
now
at
it's
the
the
lava.
lava.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's the lava's turn.
If I had a
Now,
grappling
since
hook.
the lava now has gotten close enough where it would do damage to, let's see, it goes another 100 feet.
Could be at least 2 of you getting damage.
Let's see, let's see. Harry has to make a save.
Oh my
Theoden has to make a save. Sirach does not have to.
We're all gonna die.
Pia
Yeah.
has to make a save. You put Splinter in your pocket,
Well,
so I'm not
guys,
even
thanks
gonna
for
bother-
watching.
The weasel is actually doesn't have to make a save. The weasel is actually is trailing just closely behind Baka. Baka does not have to make a save. Okay, so I'm seeing. Let me do Harry first. Dexterity saving throw for Harry. He rolls a 17 plus 2 is 19. He does not fail the save. He stays just ahead of the lava. Theoden, I would need you to make a dexterity saving throw. So not the check, the saving throw. I don't care. I trust you guys.
Okay.
I can see from the reaction on your
17.
faces. 17. So you stay just ahead of the lava and you do not take damage this round or fall down.
As
So
a dwarf
you're still running like crazy. You're sweating balls inside your armor from the run. You're like the stitches in your side, but you're making it down the mountain. All right,
Too far
Pia,
off, Dan, and
Pia,
not too
last
far
but not
off.
least, the dexterity saving throw.
At 20.
Nat 20. For a nat 20, I will actually give you a benefit. I'll give you a benefit of an extra 30 feet. You went from 90 to 120 for a nat 20.
Okay,
So you did
okay.
not fall down, and you basically manufactured a step of the wind and bust your ass down that hill. Once you got the rat in your pocket, all you can think about is that glass boat. All right, so now lava's done. Harry gets to go. Harry is obviously going to go. Harry's going to go 30 plus 30 is 60. He's at 120. Okay. Now who's after Harry? Baka, top of the combat round. Baka, what would you like to do?
I got one question, Chris.
Yes.
So when the very first round,
Wow,
I
that's
asked you to
slow.
run. Did I get my full 75 movement speed for
You
that?
probably did not. So I owe you another 25, I think.
Okay.
I think I owe you another 25. So Baka, that would put you at 150 right now instead of
How am I
125.
behind everyone? I kept running the whole time.
No, you're not.
Your legs are this big.
Well, you have to realize.
I'm behind
Didn't
they,
you?
everyone.
That's true. That's true. I might have miscalculated somewhere along the way because
fine.
Sirach's at 180, Pia's at 120, Theoden's at 75.
I don't
Harry's
know
at
how
120.
Pia's ahead of me because he doesn't have. He was stuck
No,
with.
Pia's not ahead of you. Sirach is ahead of you, according to
Sirach,
this.
okay.
But I'll tell you what. Considering that you have shorter legs than Sirach, but you had a head start. You immediately dove down the hill. So I'm going to put you at 180 before your turn starts. You're side by side with Sirach as you're running down the hill. You realize that Sirach can overtake you. He's faster than you because he has longer legs. But what would you like to do at 180?
Triple dash.
Triple dash is 180 plus 75 gets you
Triple
to
dash.
225. My math? 5, 8, 7, no, 255. The shoreline is within 40 feet of you. You can see the boat, Baka. You're literally you feel like you're going to be the first person to get to that damn boat. Okay. Baka is done. Theoden, what would you like to do? You're sprinting? You're going to continue to dash?
Yeah. If I make an investigation check to see if I still see the dog.
Go for it. Investigation check.
God.
I won't penalize you.
I left my
You can
weasel.
always, you can look while you're running. Actually, you know what? Do me a favor. Because I don't want you to lose any sprints. I want you got to do it at disadvantage. I need an investigation at disadvantage.
Perfect, because
Roll
that
through-
first. Oh well.
Well, yeah, the first one is a shitty
At
one.
disadvantage. yeah.
Disadvantage. So what is it?
5.
You're running so fast and so hard down the hill trying to stay ahead of that lava. You don't know where the fuck the dog is. You're just-
Fantastic.
fingers are crossed.
Yeah,
Alright.
Isn't
I'm
his
going.
plate
I'm-
armor like a metal heat conductor? Isn't he like starting to heat up in it?
Oh my God, he's literally like taking
I'm
a
dying.
can
He's
a can
boiling.
of beans on
and
like
I'm fat.
Oh, it's not good. He's not
Are you
having a good
fat?
time. So let's see. So we'll
Boiling
do
can of lard.
75 and 50 is 125. Unfortunately, at your slow pace, Theoden, you have a feeling that you're gonna have to make another deck saving throw because it's right behind you, man.
I feel like he's
But-
going to make a few.
I'm
Sirach,
not surprised.
Sirach, what would you like to do? You like to continue to sprint?
Just keep sprinting.
So sprinting gives you 180 plus 60 is 180 plus 60 is 240, I believe. You almost caught up to somehow that little bastard fucking gnome is staying ahead of you, even though your legs are twice as long as his. You can't figure it out that I was doing this, but he's
Yeah,
but
right.
the
He's
two
got
of you,
those scurrying legs.
but the two of you can
Rodent
see
legs.
that glass boat. Make a perception check at disadvantage, Sirach.
All right. Perception at disadvantage will be a 12.
A 12. 12 is enough at 40 feet away to notice that inside that glass boat on the shore, you see the dog, you see the weasel, you see the cat looking back at you like, let's
You mean the
fucking
cat,
go.
not the weasel. The weasel stole.
The cat and the dog. I'm sorry. I
dog.
apologize. Okay. So actually, the weasel is probably right between Baka and Sirach, somewhere in that range. But anyway, so next up is the lava. The lava goes another 100
Shit.
feet. If it goes another 100 feet, it does not catch Harry. No, wait a minute. It does. Harry's got to make another roll. Theoden's got to make another roll. Sirach does not have to
Everyone-
make a roll. Pia has to make a roll.
I'm more
Um,
worried about Harry than I am myself.
Make a roll. Make
Baka-
a prayer for
okay,
Harry.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Harry making a roll. Harry rolls a 13. He only needs a 10 or higher to not fall down. He stays ahead of the lava.
Attaboy,
Theoden.
Harry.
Theoden, make your dexterity saving throw, please.
So he fails.
15 plus.
15 plus. You stay ahead of the lava. You do not fall down.
Hell yeah.
Pia, make your dexterity saving throw.
I found the good dice.
Good.
11 plus dexterity.
Dexterity.
12.
You stay ahead of the lava and you do not lose your footing. You continue running. Next up is Harry. Harry is going to go another to 180. Harry's definitely going to be, unfortunately, again. So, Baka, would you like to? I would imagine that with your sprint, you can jump in the boat. Would you like to do so?
How far am I from the shore exactly?
You are, make a perception check.
Natural 1.
Natural one, you have no idea. You just know if you sprint, you can make it.
I'm going to yell back to Sirach, grab the weasel! Because he's between us, apparently.
Yes,
He's not
yes.
grabbing that weasel.
He better
So,
fucking grab it.
so you say grab the
And then-
weasel, and then what
And
do you do?
then I'm going to head to the boat and start pushing it just into the shallow water. But like
Gotcha.
off,
Not a
off the
problem.
land.
You absolutely do so. So Baka is at the moment in the water, slowly pushing the boat into the shallow water. I will say, for the sake of this racing contest, Baka is safe from the lava. So
And the
is
winner.
the dog, and the cat. Next up is the animals. Let me.
Animal.
The weasel continues. So if he doesn't pick him up, the weasel picks up 60 more feet. And then You have the rat in your pocket now. Theoden is no, I'm sorry. Pia's next. Pia, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm running.
Running. If you run, that gives you 120 to 180, putting you 120 feet from the boat. You're still halfway down the hill. Sirach, what are you doing, Sirach?
I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna try to pick up the weasel.
You have a choice. If you make a straight roll, if you make a straight dexterity roll to pick up the weasel, you do not get your dash. That is your action. But you can try to get your movement and your dash if you roll a disadvantage to pick up the weasel. It's one of those deals where you're going to run as fast as you can and scoop it up as you're running by. And it's just running that fast is almost impossible to catch that fucker. That's why you'd be at disadvantage. What would you like to do?
I'll take the disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Why
so
not?
you're going to get the full movement from, hold on a second, before you make the roll, 240. Full movement will get you on that boat.
Doing
Okay,
Theoden.
but the question is whether or not you're able to scoop up Soggy in the process. Roll dexterity check at disadvantage.
Okay. That weasel's got some running to do, I think.
got?
Shit.
It's gonna be a 7.
A 7, you try as much as you can at the last possible minute. Soggy scoots out of the way, and you're like, "Fuck!" But you realize the heat's right behind you. You're like, "Listen, if he was looking back at you, if Bach was looking back at you, he did see you try to scoop the thing up, and it ran right out of your reach."
I'm not mad. I really do appreciate the effort.
Okay. So Sirach, you are on the boat. Okay, now, who is next? The lava is next. Yay! Okay, so
The lava. You're acting like he's a boss.
Harry falls down.
At this point,
Harry
Fuck.
falls. Harry falls.
This is it, guys.
Theoden, dexterity saving throw.
fuck.
Uh-oh. I can tell from
Nat
that
one.
reaction. What?
Nat 1.
You fall down. You are on the ground. Theoden falls.
God damn it.
Okay, now
Fuck this
next,
dice.
Pia, dexterity saving throw. You all noticed him hit a tree branch and huge clatter of armor and shield and hammer goes bang, 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 bang.
My body gave out because it was overheated.
What'd you roll?
10.
You got a 10.
10 is what you needed. So
Thank
10, you did not fall. And then I think that is it as far as
Shit.
okay. Harry fell. Now it's up for me to make Harry's second dexterity saving throw. 15 plus 2 is a 17. He gets back up and he fucking starts running again. But he-
Harry, my boy.
Yeah, there we go. But he doesn't get the full dash. He gets half his movement, which puts him at let's see, half his movement. 15 plus dash 45. 180 plus 45 is 225.
I got no spells to help you guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So, Baka,
You don't need your
what would you like to do? Is there anything that you'd like to do as you're cheering on your friends? What do you
How
like to
far
do?
exactly is Soggy from me?
Soggy is, I would say, at this point, about 40 feet from you.
Can I hold my action until he gets closer and then use Mage Hand?
Yes,
try
you
to pick him
can.
up?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So you're holding Mage Hand to the end of the combat round.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. After Baka is the animals. Soggy is going to go. Soggy now uses his action to get because he's within 30 feet of the boat. He uses his movement because he went next. Soggy is within your Mage Hand's range. Just to keep it quick and moving, let's just assume that you waited another couple of seconds and then used Mage Hand to pick his ass up and scoop that weasel into the boat, right into the boat. Okay, so Soggy is safe in the boat now. Pia,
Nobody cares.
would you like to race your way to the boat?
I'm racing.
Okay, so 180 plus 60 is 240. You are still 60 feet from the boat. Okay, so Pia is done. Theoden, this is a very important roll, Theoden.
I know.
I think that this is a roll that probably should be done on the app.
On the app.
For the sake of everything. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw. What is your dexterity saving throw bonus? Just out of curiosity, so we know in advance.
+2.
Okay, so you're sure you don't have a proficiency in dexterity, do you? Okay, so it's just a +2. So make that D20 roll.
No
Here
pressure.
it goes. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure.
Not even in the app right now.
Ooh.
Theoden rolls
okay.
a dirty 20. He gets up and he is able to sprint down the thing
There we
without
go,
getting
baby.
burned. Now,
Good shit, bro.
getting up causes half your movement, so I'll say 12 feet
Okay.
plus a sprint of another 25. So 37, I would say 125 plus 37. Let's just round it off at 160 feet. You still have a ways to go. You got over 100 feet in order to get into that goddamn
Holy
boat.
shit, dude! You have
Jesus
so many rolls to
fucking
make.
He's really got a lot. He's got a few more rolls to make. All right. So now after Theoden, it is Sirach. Sirach's
God
in the boat.
damn.
Sirach, is there anything that you'd like to do? I mean, you could basically just cheer him on, or there might be something that you can do to help.
Yeah, cheer him on. Let's see.
What are you doing?
How far away is Pia?
Pia is 60 feet from you, running like Baylor himself is chasing you from behind.
Okay, so if he's 60 feet, that's not going to help.
What were you thinking? Just let's get inside your head.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope. If I could have shot the rope up to Pia, I could have had him grab onto it and just pull him the rest of the way.
Yeah,
That would
well,
be nice.
it's a nice
That
idea.
would've
right?
been-
Yeah, but
Nice
that's
idea,
10
but it's
feet
probably-
short.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
I had like a 10-foot arrow.
Oh, that's great.
So what would you
Oh,
like to do?
wait,
Sirach?
oh, but Theoden's not there with the spear. I was going to say.
I know. I'm like way far back. I don't even see my dog.
Hmm.
Dog's on the boat already.
Yeah, dog's on a boat.
Probably.
Trying to think if there's anything else I could be doing.
All of my spells are like personnel focused, like just invisibility, suggestion, alarm. Oh shit.
That's it.
The lava's coming.
Yeah. Just basically just like, come on.
Here comes the lava. The lava catches Harry again. He makes a
Start
saving throw.
rolling.
15 plus 2 is 17. He does not get burned. Theoden, make that dexterity saving throw to not fall down. Dexterity saving throw.
12 plus 2 is 14.
You are successful. It's burning at your heels, and you're making your way down that path.
Yes.
Pia, this I think would be
Trucking,
your
I'm
last
trucking.
roll, your last dexterity saving throw before you get in that damn boat.
Ooh.
Nat 1.
No. 18.
18. Okay, you succeed in not getting scorched. So now after Sirach, the lava, Harry is going to go 25 plus 60 is 285. He's right, literally, Harry is about to jump into the fucking boat, and the lava is overtaking the island completely.
And I'm like,
just going to say that Harry jumps into the boat, and Harry is going to make a saving throw.
Yeah, I don't know how Harry's so fucking fast, man.
Okay, Harry.
The squirrely little guy.
he doesn't have a beard.
When Harry jumps
Maybe
into
he's a
the
coward.
boat, he almost cracks the bottom of the boat. Him landing into the boat almost
Harry.
broke the boat,
Come
but it
on.
didn't happen. He succeeded. Top of the
Come
combat round. What would you like to do, Baka?
Top of the combat
Come on.
round. Theoden's already halfway up the mountain.
How can I make a perception check to see how far Theoden and PR are?
Sure, absolutely.
It's 10.
Pia is right in front of you, about 50 feet away, and you can't see Theoden.
I'm gonna use this
Theoden's covered in lava.
I'm gonna use a message spell. Theoden, I can't see you. Where are you? That's it. That's all I
What do
can
you?
do.
How do you respond?
I'm gonna say, I'm coming. Come save me. Come save me.
Do you go save him, Baka?
I do.
What do you do?
Oh!
I don't know what I can do though. He's so heavy.
Take the rope. Oh, I gotta stay quiet.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do, Baka?
We have
Wait.
the earrings.
There's rope.
Yeah, there's yours. I have Soraka's rope.
He's got 50 feet of rope. He took it out. He took it out, looked at it,
Like-
and then didn't do anything with it.
Can I like take the rope and go tie it to like a tree somewhere and something?
He's like, oh, this might come in handy later.
Roll a perception. Roll a perception check. Baka.
Tossed it in the water.
We don't need this.
It's 13.
You do not see any trees to tie the rope to.
There's nothing to tie it to. Good luck.
What tying it do?
I don't know. I was gonna make like a little. You could just crawl on it. Tie it to the boat. What the?
I
fuck?
see what you mean.
Oh,
But
still too
but
far away
the
though.
lava's
He's
still
way
gonna
too
get
far.
right. You're right next to
The lava is gonna be.
the land anyway.
Yeah, we're still at the shallow waters.
It's
My
it's Chester, the Blink Dog's turn to catch up the audience that don't know what Chester looks like. Imagine a gray, muscle-bound pit bull that has the ability to phase in and out and teleport himself, kind of like Nightcrawler from the X-Men series.
and
In the
fucks it
boat
up.
is all around. Bamfs out of its way, and all of a sudden you notice the dog is right next to you, fading, going.
My boy, my boy.
And he runs in front of you and runs back and runs in front of you and runs back. So now the dog is with you, Theoden.
Listen,
Oh my god, you're gonna kill
can
me.
I hop on him?
Make a intelligence check. Just an intelligence check.
Got a +0 modifier. This should be good.
I know. 9.
Seems like a great idea. Jump on him. So you jump on him.
Go! Blink us! Get us to the boat!
He
And I'm gonna
blinks.
smack him in the butt.
You smack him in the butt. You go to smack him in the butt. He blinks. Your hand woofs. You twirl up and you land on your back because he blinks without you and ends up back on the boat. And now you're on your back.
Oh no!
So now Pia is next. Pia, you're in the boat. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Make that up.
Oh my
I'm in the
god!
boat.
You're in the boat. You're basically like watching this happen. You
How
saw
far
it at a
is it?
very far distance. You have these distance spells. In order for you to have these distance spells, you obviously have excellent vision that allows you to see hundreds of feet in front of you. How else could you use your Eldritch Blast in order to shoot something 600 feet away unless you can actually see it?
Yeah.
So you see this happening where maybe the others don't. Where like he was sitting on the dog and then now he fell off the dog and the dog blinked back. But the bottom line is that you think to yourself, oh shit, that fucking lava's gonna overtake him. Oh shit. What do you do?
Well, I don't have
Can't do
spell
anything.
slots, so
Well, your hands are tied,
Um,
I guess.
I mean, how far away is he?
He is
We
approximately.
lost our cleric.
Make a perception check. Perception check.
Oh, great Lord Baylor,
Nat 20s today.
please spare him from the fire.
What'd you roll?
First
Another
cleric
Nat
warlock.
20.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He is exactly
times.
100. He is exactly 140 feet away.
Oh, that doesn't do me much good.
He's still 140 feet.
He's 140 feet
Oh
away.
my god, Matt, you're so dead.
Just end it. Shoot me with the chaos bolt.
the, the only thing I can think of is shooting.
Die, my friend, die.
The only thing I can think of is maybe you'll let me do an intelligence check for this, but using my wand.
It's much
fire-
more fun to you just do it and see if it works. To be
My
honest.
wand. How far is the volcano from me?
Oh, the volcano is maybe about 500 or 600 feet.
I
Cast
mean, I guess
fireball.
I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at it. My
At the
fireball won't
volcano.
go that
At the
far.
volcano.
Right at the volcano.
Fuck it.
Yep.
He
No,
puts
no,
his
no.
hands up.
He
He goes,
said it.
and
Oh,
dark
fireball
purple
collapsed the volcano.
energy, dark purplish energy
It's far away.
filled
it's
with
fine.
maggots and insects.
What else am I gonna
The
do?
energy fires up at the volcano. The volcano is
That shoot at the thing that's
the
exploding on us.
volcano is an
Right,
inanimate.
well, how could it get
object.
any worse?
You do not have to. You do not have to roll to hit
Lava
a
speeds
volcano.
up.
It's massive, and you strike it on its side, and the maggots are instantly vaporized inside the hot molten crimson lava, and the lava burps, bloop, and that's basically what that happens.
Oh my.
Your turn is over. Theoden, would you like to continue running?
Throwing a
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
He has to
Okay,
get off his
literally
back
the only
first.
thing I
Here's
can
the
do.
situation. Unfortunately, you have to get up from the prone position because you tried to ride a dog that is way too small for you to ride. We established that last week. That's why I made you do an
We
intelligence
did,
check.
right?
Yeah. Maybe somebody a little smaller than you can. I'm not mentioning any names, but not you. You're a little too
Hi.
heavy with armor on and too big. But so it's basically 12 feet to get up. So that
And
gets
we're
you
going-
172.
Downhill.
25. You're going downhill. So you're at, let's say, 190 feet. You need another 110 feet to get to that goddamn boat. So it seems like you're the last person because
Can I try and slide on my shield?
make a dexterity check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's not. Listen, you're
That's
not
a
on a. You're not on a like a water park or a fucking snow park or something. Come on.
He's
I'll
resigned
ride
himself to die.
You're
I'll
just fucking
ride the
chained
I'll
with
ride
it.
the lava down.
Okay, go for it. Let's see.
That's actually not a bad idea.
12 and a 10, so 10 plus dexterity.
It's 12.
12, yeah.
All right. All right. I will allow it. Okay, but there are consequences because it's not a high roll. Okay.
I know.
You put the shield down. You sit on the shield. The shield goes nowhere because it's basically on a dry ground. But then the lava, you allow the lava to overtake you.
Yes.
And then you suddenly lift. There's an intense burning heat. You take
Oh my god.
5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Minus 5 points of fire damage. So that gets you down to what? What is your hit points?
50,
53? 52?
53.
53. So you're 53. Okay. Your shield is going to vaporize. When this is over, you're not going to have a shield. So you can fucking forget it. You mark that shit off your thing because lava is going to destroy the surface of your shield. It's gonna be unusable. But it may save your life, so it might be worth it.
There goes
So-
our tank.
So now you're
Yeah,
110. Let's
When did
say
he
I'm
have,
going
we
to
have a
skip.
tank?
I'm going to
Anyways.
skip everybody else's turn because
Whoa.
all of you are like, come on, let's go. So
I did have
Theoden-
another plan, but it's
Oh,
fine.
but it's okay. If you have another plan, I'll let you do the plan. Go for it because Theoden is next with his movement on the shield,
I had
riding
a plan
the
too,
shield.
Chris.
All right, how
Okay,
far
I'll
is
let you
he
do
from me
it. Fuck
now?
it. Let's
How-
go. Let's hold on a second. Baka goes before Pia, so let Baka go first.
I'm gonna go to I'm gonna turn to everyone. I have a plan. Let's cast off. Obviously, it's obviously not gonna make it.
What the fuck kind of plan is that?
All right.
The plan is save
Yeah.
I don't like Baka anymore.
Just fucking.
How
You know,
far
I
is
was
he from
warming.
me?
I was warming up to you, Baka.
You're not here to. You're not here to listen to this. You're.
In fairness, Theoden, you did not hear that. But
Oh, I know.
then again, wait a minute. That's it. We have
The
to
earrings,
see.
though.
You
I
do
didn't
have
tell
the
him on the
earrings
earring. I
within
didn't say it on the
1,000
earrings.
feet.
Hmm.
Yeah. You have to. Let's face it. You don't hear everything because you'd lose your mind. So I will argue that Theoden did not hear that comment.
I was.
But-
I was joking, by the way.
Yes.
I was not being
Okay.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Theoden,
what
I'll
would you like to
cast
do?
pass
You just
without
want your
trace. The
heels
lava
next
won't know where
combat.
you are.
How far is he from me now?
I
He
do want
is.
you to live.
He is approximately 100 feet from you.
God damn it! You need to get closer.
I'm trying. I'm riding.
I
the
can't do
shield.
anything yet.
All right. So your turn is over, Theoden. Are you going to try to ride the wave?
I'm riding that wave.
He's
baby.
riding the lava wave.
I
We
got
know
no
the shield
choice.
the shield is going to last 5 rounds. Wow. Okay. So the shield is
Beautiful,
going to last.
beautiful.
It's not going to evaporate and then you sink into the lava and die. So that's the good
Okay.
news. All right. So let's say your movement is normally 50 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I will allow. I will say that you move your normal 50 feet, putting you within 50. Let's say 50 feet of the boat. You're now within 50 feet of the boat, and you take no damage because the shield is taking the damage for you. Okay. So now let's go back to the
Genius.
top of the combat round again. Now Pia, he's 50 feet from you. Is there something that you wanted to do? As you see him literally riding the fucking lava.
I'm gonna use Thorn Whip on him.
Outstanding. Tell me about Thorn Whip.
Yes.
All right,
Let's
so
hear it.
Thorn Whip normally is a range of 30 feet, but I have Spell Sniper, so it's 60.
Spell sniper, 60 feet. He is within 60 feet. Yes.
Okay, so
Awesome.
I guess hold on. Make a melee spell attack
Okay.
against the target,
Okay.
and if it hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then you can pull the creature up to 10 feet closer.
Okay. Now here's the question: what is your target?
Theoden.
Okay. Excellent. Make your hit roll.
Excellent. You just killed him.
No, I didn't, because I rolled horribly.
Well, your thorn whip
I rolled a
went
14.
went for
So
14. What is your armor class with no shield?
17.
17. It whips at you, does not catch you, whatever it is, and does not pull you off of the shield and into the lava. So
That's what I was
Wow.
worried
that's
about.
the good
I was
news. The
hoping
good-
just to pull you and whip you into the
The
It's
boat.
only
right- the-
10 feet.
it only pulls
You're
it
It only pulls 10
It only
feet.
pulls 10 feet. So it would have
Alright,
pulled him off of the shield and into the lava. So the good news is that you missed him. Thank God.
It-
Yo.
I
If you
have
had hit-
ideas, and
if
I'm
you
not
had
just
hit
like,
it-
oh, let's
if you-
leave.
If you had targeted the shield,
That's
the
what I'm
shield,
saying.
you would have pulled the shield an extra 10 feet closer and you would pull him into the boat. But it's okay. But it's over with. It was in the heat of the moment. It happens. Next. So now I need one last dexterity saving throw from Theoden
App.
before he dives off of the shield and into the boat.
I'll do the app.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw on the app.
13 plus 2.
13 plus 2. In dramatic fashion, in the last few feet, you surfboard on the top of the shield, riding the lava, and dive onto the boat at the last few feet and into the boat. I need you to make a roll to not shatter the boat into 1,000 pieces.
God damn it.
Oh my
App?
god.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me get the app open, and I'll tell you what the modifier is. Hold on, let's see.
Okay.
Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Theoden, you rolled a 13 already, right?
Yeah.
Give me a second. I have to look something up.
We're dead.
Okay, cool. No, you're not dead. You're not dead. Okay, Theoden, make that D20 roll. Just a straight roll, no
16.
modifier, nothing. Okay, excellent. I wasn't really looking, honestly, I was just looking for a natural one. If you'd rolled a natural one, you were in your plate armor and your 200 plus pounds of girth would have landed in
Yeah.
that boat and shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Makes sense.
But you landed in the boat and you were on the boat and you would finally breathe a sigh of relief as the island is overtaken, as the lava hits the water, steam rises over the island, and you see that all of the vegetation has now been.
Chester, come here.
Yes, just.
Oh, my boy.
And you guys are now making your way with your single paddle, gondola style, making your way back to the other side of the island.
Yo.
Is there any conversations you would like to have while you are slowly making your way to the opposite shore?
Give me that spear.
He dropped them when he was in his haste.
Unfortunately,
What spear?
well, no. The truth is that you picked up 3 of the salamander eggs and a
Yeah.
spear.
Yeah.
Okay, so also what you have to do is you have to minus your shield from your
I did.
inventory. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so let's get this.
Chris,
Woo,
talk
I'm so glad you guys didn't get burnt up. Thank God.
Yeah, me
All right.
too.
Yeah, because I mean we
Jesus
just did the
Christ.
character art for
I
crying out loud.
know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mine's not even done yet.
on our Facebook page and also on my personal Twitter, we'll be posting original character art done by ASW digital art, amazing artists. Yeah, and we're going to be having literally a group shot done at some point. So we hope that you see it and enjoy it. We're not stealing somebody else's character portrait. That is specifically ours, trademarked. So anyway,
Trademark.
what would you guys like to, as you're gondolaing yourself and wiping away the sweat, is there anything anyone would like to do?
Yes.
Volcano
speak-
still erupting, or did it stop?
Say that again.
Is the volcano still going?
At the moment, it's still going.
Well, Theoden was a little freaked out, so he's wiping a little more than sweat.
Makes total sense.
Speak with small beasts. I want to talk to my weasel and my cat. Are you guys okay?
This is the cat. Tova is an orange tabby cat.
Tora.
Tora. I'm sorry. Tora's like oh.
That's
my
Torah
goodness.
to you.
Gnome, first of all, why did you have to include me into this collection of stupid beasts? They are the dumbest creatures I have ever had the mispleasure of spending time with. This thing can't put a sentence together. The dog does nothing but talk about how much he loves the dwarf. It's just the rat doesn't know his ass from his tail.
You know what you can do? You're obviously the smartest one here. You can make them your underlings.
Well, obviously they are already my underlings, as are you. But in fact, I
I
haven't
don't know
received.
about that.
I have not received my 100 belly scratches today, and I am vexed. I am very vexed.
I will start right now. You did a great job running to the boat. Start rubbing his belly.
Oh,
And I'll talk to the weasel now.
thank you. And the weasel, as you're scratching Tora's belly. I don't know why I say Tora, Tora,
Yeah.
Tora,
Tora, it means a tiger in Japanese.
Tora. Master, hot, master, hot.
You scared me, Sagi.
I try my best to find you, and I didn't find you. It's very hot.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm gonna use my other hand and start scratching his head.
Oh, eat the food. Eat the
Okay,
food.
okay. I'll give him a whole ration.
Ration. Eat the food. Eat the
Yeah,
food.
you did great. Ration.
Thank you, master. Thank you, master. I don't like cat. Cat mean to me.
Well, he has what we call
You
seniority.
should kill cat.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
You should kill cat. Kill cat.
No, that's not a good thing to. No, that's bad.
Oh, you should kill cat.
Okay. I'm gonna immediately cut the spell. I'm scared.
So as you scratch your animals and Tora seems to be satisfied now. You continue on your way towards the other shores. Anything that anyone else would like to do at the moment? Otherwise we can we can.
Wait, who's steering the boat? Who's like?
Well, I mean, it depends. I basically taking for granted that someone, one of you at random was.
Maybe the
using
petless one will steer
using the-
for us.
Whichever one would you? It depends on you guys.
I'll volunteer.
Okay, so you, Pia, are steering the boat. You're
All right.
basically paddling and you're
Well-
making steady progress towards the other side of the lake.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just gonna say, I was just gonna kind of, poke around and see if I see anything weird anywhere like on the land surrounding us.
Make a perception check.
Okay. And while they're all talking to their creatures, I'm gonna actually find something. With
Jealous.
a 13.
13. With the 13, right now you're too far away from the island and too far away from the other shore. It's going to take you about an hour, of consistent paddling to make your way to the other side of the shore. It's actually early in the morning. It's 8 a.m. So you figure it would be 9 a.m. by the time you make your way to the other shore. But of course, that's an hour to play with if there's anything that anyone else would like to do. The roll was just, if there was anything to find, that roll's just too low. Anything anyone else want to do before you make your way to the other shore?
Yeah. I don't know. Can I take a short rest and attune to this new magical short sword?
Oh, that's interesting. Everyone make a perception check, please.
Shit.
That is very interesting.
The what?
Yeah, this glowing sword that you're carrying.
Yeah. That's
Nat
something
20.
Okay.
16.
Fuck.
Well, obviously,
21.
since it's a very small boat, you notice that the spoils of war from the fight with the nest of salamanders. There was obviously 3 salamander eggs. There was you were able to scavenge one of the spears and a glowing green bladed short sword that Baka has. In his lap, cross-legged. It looks as if he's investigating, he's studying it. Does anyone have anything to say about this? Just
What are
out
you
of
doing with
curiosity?
the rock sword?
What is that?
It's the sword I found on the island. I'm going to.
Sword you found on the what?
It's the sword I found on the island. I'm going to attune to it. It's magical.
Sword you found on the island.
That Sirach clearly dropped.
He definitely didn't drop it.
I saw him drop it.
You're full of shit.
Oh, am
And
I?
I'm gonna cast insight.
Oh,
Roll.
I'm-
You don't cast
little-
insight,
you know what I mean.
roll for insight.
Roll for insight.
A little weasel.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I would like Pia
Bullshit.
to roll a deception check.
This should be on the app.
That's
Uh-huh.
fine.
He's a +7 deception though, or something like that.
+8, so I rolled a 25.
All right.
Jeez.
So here's the deal. You, Baka,
Well,
know for sure.
I know he's full of shit though, because I found
you
the
know
sword
for
in
sure what
on
you
the
saw,
body.
but when he said that, he was damn convincing. He almost convinced you. Like, did I actually? He's gaslighting you. He's like, did Sirach get this? I could have sworn I got.
No, I don't think you're
I
right.
totally casted my spell on that short sword.
No, you didn't. God, you guys are really.
Harry basically is it comes out of his doldrums and goes, guys, please don't fight. I don't want you guys to fight over stuff because if the party breaks up, I mean, what's gonna happen to us?
Harry, nobody's fighting.
It sounds like you guys are, but
we're simply asking Baka that since Sirach has lost his weapon,
He didn't lose his weapon. He has his
Since
only short
Sirach
sword on him.
has lost his weapon. We were just simply asking if he could loan it to him.
well, it's I got to
Oh,
be
wow.
honest with you,
What are you in a
Mr.
fucking
Baka.
mafia?
Mr. Baka, I mean, he was kind of asking you. I mean, it seems like a very nice thing to do.
I found it on the island.
You did. You
Yeah,
did.
and
I
it
saw
wasn't-
you.
It didn't
It's
come
my
from Sirach.
aesthetic, you know.
He already
It
has a
is
magic.
his
He already
aesthetic.
has a magical short sword, and I'm not
trade
going
you.
with this color coding. No, fuck that.
You don't even know what it does.
Well, I would like to find out. I only have one magical weapon. He already has. Sirach already has two.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have.
but your
he-
magical weapon's
gets
better
two
than my two
magical
magical weapons.
That's not true because I only have one. Two is better than one.
But
Can
yours
I-
is a +2, isn't it?
Can I
don't know
try
that.
to identify it?
I do know
That's
that.
not
I
fair.
was
You
there
have
when
to-
you
you
bought
have to
it.
have the identify
Definitely.
spell in order to do that. There's two
you-
separate spells. One is detect magic, which causes any magic item to glow, and then identify is a specific
Guys,
spell.
God, give me a hard time, you fuckers.
Give you a hard time. You're giving
Listen,
us a hard time.
I risked my life. I risked my very expensive healing elixir to save Théoden and protect him when he was being grappled by the salamander and choked to death.
Your very expensive elixir.
It was.
And how many times has Théoden saved that little gnome behind before?
Sorry, what is your class?
That don't matter.
Oh, warlocks can't even learn how to do that. I didn't know that. Okay. Sorry.
I know you guys are just giving me a hard time, but I want this weapon.
Well, we got to see what it does. Let's see what it does first. Let's see what it
No,
does.
I'd rather attune to it now.
Sirach
and I
has
can-
two
and I'll tell you what it can do
magical
after
Wait,
that.
but you won't know how to
It's
use
a
it if
short
you don't know
sword.
what
I'm
it does.
I'm proficient with short swords. It's
Not
fine.
magical.
I'll learn. Yeah, it's the same thing. Why do you care so much, Pia? It's not even you're not even getting it.
What? It's
And
magical.
he already
I'm a
has
You
crack-
just
short-
learned how to get into combat last time.
Oh
so
my God.
Exactly.
you don't really need a
exactly.
weapon.
I've been out DPSing all of you.
I'm gonna
Except Jay-
disengage
except
and
ya.
go behind the wall.
I don't think you
Yeah.
have DPS me.
Yeah, I out DPS everyone except Pia.
Chris, is there anything I can hide behind?
Stop being a dick.
I'm just gonna keep stealing from my teammates.
So are you gonna give him the sword?
No, dude, I'm not.
You should just give it to me and then you'll steal it later, right?
No.
Just like that book.
Well, that was then. This is now. I've turned over a new leaf.
All right. Well, while they're arguing, are we closer to the
Why are you
island?
guys seriously fucking being assholes?
within a few minutes, you could tell that you're approaching the shore. Since you were paying attention, Pia, I'd like you to make a perception check. Most of the rest of them are debating.
16.
With a 16, now what I need you would notice something very specific on the shoreline. What I'd like you to do is I want you to make a percentile roll. I'll tell you what the stakes are. So, since you were on the island for about a day, I would set that there would be a 10% chance of your horses being stolen by someone who would randomly come by the island and see basically 5 horses tethered to each other, free to roam on the side of this island. 10% chance, but I'm going to add an additional 10% chance to make it a 20% chance that your horses are gone, because while you tethered the 5 horses to each other with a rope, no one thought to actually take the rope and tether it to something else to keep the 5 horses from running away in unison and completely just leaving and going somewhere else where you can't find them. If you had taken like
Can't have nice things.
like if you take a piton and like nailed it into the ground, at least they would have been where you left them. But you
Well,
tied the 5 horses to each other and
We
didn't
can
think of
use
putting them.
we can try to follow tracks in the sand.
You absolutely could, but let's see if they're there. There's a 20% chance that the horses are not there when you go back to the shore. So I want Pia to make this D100 roll. And I'm not going to tell you whether you need a high roll or a low roll. I'm just going to write it down on a piece of paper right
You
now.
want me to do the D100 and D10? or do you just want the D100?
D100.
Okay.
Oh no, whichever one you want. It could be
I
the
don't
D100 or just the D10s, D1s, so long as it gives me a percentile. However you'd like to do it.
80.
Okay. Here's the bad news.
Okay.
I wrote this down in advance. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
I can.
80 to 99, and the 100 score was going to mean that that's the 20 percentile that the horses are gone.
Oh my God.
He rolled an
course.
80. So unfortunately, you don't know.
Why,
If, you don't
why does
know
he
if-
get the roll for us and decide this? Fuck him. I don't
You
want
don't
to.
You
know-
guys were arguing.
You don't know if the horses are stolen or if the horses just decided to gallop on their own, tied to each other and go somewhere else. But the horses are not where you left them.
I mean, they couldn't have gone far because the water is here and there's a
True.
desert out there. So
What would you guys like to do?
I want to continue arguing.
Yeah, you could do that too. That's fine. As you pull up onto the shore, you
all right,
pull
I'm pulling on
boat
the shore and I'm looking for the horses.
I'm gonna go with Pia.
Okay.
If Baco wants his sword so much, he can stay here by the lake with his sword.
Yeah, he can
The
go
rest
with
of us
two
will move on.
You
Yeah,
are
he-
a ranger. Use a bow and an arrow.
He can go attune
Not a-
himself to
Yeah.
his little.
I will argue. I would never take a magic item from a person because that would be like the dungeon master doing the whole Deus Machina and dropping the hand of God in and taking things. That's not cool. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen between you guys. But I have to say that with the argument, they prevented you from concentrating enough in order to attune. it.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way you
I'm
could have
aware.
attuned the item because you're trying to concentrate. You're like, shut up! I'm already. So you still have the weapon in your possession, but unfortunately, it
Well,
doesn't-
now that they're off the boat and doing whatever, I'm gonna try to, if possible.
All right. Well, listen, it's up to them as to whether. Well, let me put it to you this
I'm
way.
gonna start jumping on the boat.
So as you're jumping on the boat, Sirach and
He just said he
Pia,
was getting off the boat.
Sirach and Pia are looking in the area for the horses. So let's make either an investigation check or a survival check. Each of you roll a d20.
I'm not reviving you. I'm not using my potion
Either
on you.
investigation
Ever
or
again.
survival, whichever one is better for you.
17.
17,
18.
18. Let's see. I would say that with a 17 and an 18, both of you do find several horse hoof tracks heading off in a. Let's see what direction they went. They're heading off in a northwesterly direction. So you could clearly see tracks heading in a northwest direction.
And where are we?
You would probably it's hard to. That's I'm gonna need either another investigation or survival check from both of you guys to see if you can figure out where on the map exactly you are.
15.
15,
17.
17. I needed higher than a 15. 17's enough.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see this on the map, but let's see if I can get. Hold
well,
on, almost there.
That way,
almost there.
yeah.
See that dot right there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's where you guys are. With the 17, you can tell exactly what dot you're in.
And they went northwest.
Northwest.
Northwest,
You can follow the tracks clearly, but the point
Up
is
and around then?
it's in a northwest direction.
All right. I'm gonna tell the others on the earring. You guys better stop arguing. Let's go find our horses on tracks.
The horses are gone.
They're gone.
Ah,
Shit.
again.
All right. I'll put away the sword, my sword for now, and join them.
All right.
Come,
So-
Chester, come.
Okay, so then you know what we'll do? What we'll do is that you'll do the rations thing. Unfortunately, in order for you to travel an entire square on the map with horses, it would take 1 day, but it takes 2 days for you guys to do on foot. So we'll go from the 15th to the 17th. Let me just keep track of the date. 15th to the 17th.
What a mess.
257. And let's say I'll put you at 7 p.m. on the 17th so that we can have a nighttime camp. We'll say for argument's sake, I'll just, in order to get the story moving, I'll won't do a perception check or a random encounter yet. I'll hold off on that. I'll roll for that the next time that you travel.
Chris,
Yeah, what's
I
up?
would like to attune to the sword like the first night we're stopped.
Absolutely. You're absolutely allowed to do that. I'm not going to stop you. But before we do that, let's take care of rations first.
Okay.
So Pia, I need Pia to. I have 31 rations.
Yep.
That would take 6 rations for 2 days, getting you down for 25, right?
God, yeah.
Okay, make that 24 because over those 2 days, I would say half a ration a day for the rat splinter. So you're down to 24.
Okay.
Okay, Baka, you need let's see, Baka's 70 minus 6 is 64, and I would say 2 rations, 1 ration for the cat and 1 ration for the weasel. So you're down to 62.
I'll pay for Harry's share too.
Okay, Harry share too. Okay, so Harry 62 minus 6 is 56. I'm
Yeah,
a
sure.
bad
I don't
math
know.
person.
I wasn't paying attention to the math.
12 minus 6 is 6. Maka's down to 50,
54.
56. I think you're 56 rations.
You
Not
said
54.
56 minus 12?
Well, no, you went from 70 to 64,
Oh, okay.
and then 64 to 62 because of the cat and the weasel, and then now 62. You fed Harry's 56.
Okay.
Theoden, I need you. 11 minus 6 is 5 left.
Yeah.
And the dog eats. The dog eats a ration a day.
Yeah,
So now
yeah.
you're down to 3. Okay. Sirach,
3 rations.
Sirach is 48 down to 42. Okay. So the rations are
3
taken care-
rations? Dude,
Well,
why don't you ever buy rations?
What do you mean?
How many
Well,
rations?
I have you guys.
Oh my god. This happened last time we were in the desert, Thaden.
Listen,
No.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want
We
to
need
hear
to
it.
properly stock up.
Okay, so for argument's sake, I will allow that the sword, the green sword, is now attuned to you and cannot be stolen from you. It now is yours until the day you die, or give it up willingly if you tune something else. But you still don't know what it does exactly until you get it identified at a.
Fine, as long as they can't take it from me.
They at this point it is a moot issue. The only way they can take it is to kill you. So, but
I'm sure they're gonna try eventually.
Nah.
don't do that, guys, please. It won't be good. Anyway, so
We'll
Uh,
think
then-
about it.
Yeah, you'll
Then
lose your
again,
whole you'll lose the whole party. I'd kill them all.
no.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so now
That
on
sounds
that,
like
That just needs to
challenge.
do a
It is a
fireball.
challenge.
no,
Dems is fighting
I have
words.
evasion.
no. I promise you, I will at some point in the future give you some logical explanation as to how you guys can fight each other and
I-
not suffer the ultimate consequence.
Chris, you're like fanning the flames. I
promise.
told you.
It's fun. It's fun to fan the flames, but I promise you, I will allow you guys to fight off
Alright,
against each other.
so what should I write?
I hope it's just something that like it gives you athlete's foot every day. Like
Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that because there are cursed swords and cursed magic items. You never know.
Fuck.
You never know. But anyway, now you do not have
Keep
athlete's
that in mind,
foot yet.
ladies and gentlemen.
I
No,
don't have
just-
athlete's foot yet, and I
just
gave away
write
my
down-
precipice of health too. So
Write
shit.
down green bladed sword, and then in parentheses put +1 because you know that it's a +1 to hit and damage. If it has other abilities, you do not know what they are yet until you get the item identified.
So,
so-
it'd be a +9. It's a +9. Then it's a D.
Okay.
D6
Okay.
plus.
It's you know what, I understand everyone's gripe. You are excited about getting a green sword. I get it. The rest of you are like, we need to negotiate.
They only
when
wanted
we
to give it
find
to Sirach
something.
for the color scheme.
You need to negotiate, I think, in the
no,
future. However,
we should divide the weapons and magical items to who they benefit the most.
And I
that does
dual
make sense.
wield
That makes
melee.
sense.
You
For-
are
for
a
the group, you
ranger.
know?
We are a team.
Everyone
This is
else has
true,
magic
this is true.
items.
Yeah,
Filled
if I
to
didn't
their-
have this cloak, I would have been dead a long time ago. So
Now we're not taking the cloak from you.
no, I'm
But
just
I
saying,
only- I have a offhand
Fortunately,
weapon that's not magical, and Sirach already has 2 magical blades. It makes no sense for him to get a 3rd magical blade when I only have
I
one.
would give you
Fair
the other
argument,
one.
fair.
I don't want your
fair.
other one. I have found a perfectly good one right here.
I don't want you used up magical blade.
Yeah,
apparently.
Who knows what you did to that shit?
find out if it's cursed first.
It's probably
While
chi-
now,
it's
keep
probably
in mind, this is an ongoing argument that goes on for the course of literally days. As you guys are traveling, it goes on and on
That's
to the
just-
point where Harry's like
fuckers.
says to Pia, pulls him aside, he says, "Are they gonna keep arguing about it?"
Yeah,
Like,
the-
wow.
What if the sword would benefit Harry more? Just saying.
Guys, I don't want the sword. I don't want the sword. I don't want the sword.
Harry, you want the
Unless
sword.
it helps
You
me
want-
write. Unless it helps
It
me
might-
write chapters
it
faster.
might-
I don't want it.
may
Harry,
help you
Harry,
write,
it
Harry.
might
May
write
help
for
you
you.
write.
It might actually be able to write in the like air. You might be able
Harry,
to swing it and write
think
like
so?
in the air.
I
Maybe?
think so.
You
Harry.
don't
I
know
think-
what
I
magic
can-
A
does.
I can
sword that
feel
can
it.
write chapters.
I
Yeah.
can feel it, Harry. I
Mm.
can
You don't
feel
even. I know you love your book, but you might not even need a book. It might just
Ooh.
magically be able to do it and like go into the book.
Speaking of Harry, to
manipulation.
change gears of a second, change gears so we don't lose our loving audience. Speaking of Harry,
We could argue all night.
speaking of
Tangent.
Harry, tangent. At that second campsite, Harry makes his way over to Theoden's bedroll, and sits down next to him and says, "Mr. Theoden, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute privately? Would that be okay?"
Oh, Harry. Of course.
Do I see this, Chris?
Absolutely. Well, no,
Um,
make a perception check.
me too.
Perception check. Absolutely, go for it.
11.
11. Nope.
Okay.
18 plus 6.
You absolutely
24.
see. You absolutely see this, and you can even hear the conversation. You choose to
I'll
pretend-
stealth over and
Oh, so in other words, if they leave the bedroll and
If
go
they
somewhere
leave-
privately,
if they
you'll-
leave
you'll-
privately.
Okay. What about you, Sirach?
I don't. I want to hang out with the
Chester.
dog.
Hang out with the dog. Okay, so you're hanging out with the dog for right now. What are you like petting the dog?
Yeah, just getting
Make
used to me.
make an animal handling check.
Guidance.
Well, you can't do that. You're focused on something else.
Oh, well,
Dick.
I
failing.
don't think I really needed it anyway. 17.
So he seems to be thoroughly enjoying the back rub and the ear scratches, and he seems to be very comfortable with you. It doesn't seem like, I mean, he knows who his master is, but obviously dogs are dogs, and if you give them attention, they will absolutely soak it up. So he's enjoying himself and not distracted. So now, what do you suggest, Theoden? Like when Harry says to you that he'd like to speak to you privately, what do you do?
Privately, eh?
I'm just kind of embarrassed because it's something that I
Nothing to be embarrassed about. Let's go take Chester for a walk.
okay, absolutely. Make an animal handling check to call Chester.
Okay.
I want Sirach make an animal handling check. Tell me what you guys get.
Cocked.
18.
12.
You call Chester and Chester goes, hmm?
Ah,
Chris, your facial expressions are wonderful.
what? He's just laying on the ground.
He's laying, his paws are out like this. He's laying on the ground. He looks really comfortable. He looks like he doesn't want to get up. Sirach is kind of oblivious to the fact that you called him, and he's basically just
Okay.
scrunching him and just playing with him. and
Okay.
stroking him.
And you know what? I'll say, fuck it. Come on, Harry. Let's leave him be.
Okay, so you guys go for a walk. Make a stealth check, Baka.
I rolled low.
What'd you roll?
It's a 16 total.
16 total. I'm gonna roll for Harry. I need you to make a perception check, Theoden. Harry rolled low as well.
So did I.
I got a 4 plus 12. So
I got a 7.
All right, so here's the deal. For your standards, Baka, you butchered yourself. You literally almost tripped over a branch and fell over. But at the last minute, you caught yourself and didn't make any sound. But you thought to yourself, like, if I had done that, like, in a heist, we would all be dead. Thank God that these two aren't really paying attention to me.
If I didn't do that in front of Theoden.
Yeah. So the three of you walk off. Obviously, the two of you, Harry and Theoden, are not aware that they're three. And the conversation progresses like this. Harry looks very nervous, and he basically says, you've saved me many times, and I mean, I'm a dwarf like you are, and I was hoping that I kind of want to, I don't really know how to say this. You saved me so many times, and you're really strong and really skilled, and you seem to have a lot of faith. And
You have a crush on me, Harry?
no. I mean, I don't want you to think that. I'm not. I mean, I think you're kind of a handsome dwarf. I
get it all the time.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't like trying to like hit on you or anything. I think you might have gotten the wrong idea, Mr.
I'm
Theoden.
just messing with you, Harry.
Oh,
Go on.
oof,
Go on.
ooh, okay. I thought this was gonna get really uncomfortable. I'm so sorry. Okay. I mean, not that you aren't like a really. You're like my hero and I'm my
I'll make you
mentor.
comfortable, Harry.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So I think you might have noticed. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm not the bravest person on the battlefield.
Oh, Harry, I haven't known.
I know. I try to hide it really well.
You do a good job.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that I could be a little bit braver on the battlefield, and I was kind of hoping for someone to train me to get over these fears that I have, so that I could be maybe more useful.
Harry,
when
of course. You've
Oh.
came to the right fellow.
Awesome. I mean, I think that's great. So
What do you
as
have in
player,
mind?
well, player to DM.
Yeah.
Since you said yes, every time we have a camp, if you decide that you want to train Harry, you basically have to decide, be more specific about what it is that you'd like to teach him. And that would make him useful. And if you succeed on your role, we'll figure out based on what that activity is. We'll figure out what the role is. You know how in combat, just for the audience that don't know, Harry Harrington puts his tail between his legs every fight. And when it is his turn in combat, I usually roll a d20. And if I roll a 19 or a 20, he decides to be brave and act. But if I roll anything else other than a 19 or 20, he puts his tail between his legs and he does nothing and basically scared shitless in the corner.
Is Harry like a specific class?
Well, I mean, he might be. You're not really sure. Actually, maybe in this conversation progresses, you wouldn't know this because you're not actually listening in on this conversation.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what.
has the
I'll tell you
bless
what. Getting back to, I will get to that question in a second, Pia. Theoden, you know how it was a 19 or 20? If you're successful in the training, it'll become an 18, 19, and 20. And if you're successful again, it'll be 17, 18. It'll get lower and lower each time you train him. So that he gets more and more courage because he feels more confident in the stuff that you teach him.
Yeah.
And so now, Pia, make just a general intelligence check. Let's say that this occurred to you at one point in your travels with Harry.
14.
Okay. You think that he might be a cleric because he's casted bless on you at one time.
Okay.
And bless is something that usually like priests or clerics do.
Mhm.
So just in the conversation that you have with him, Theoden, do you start your training right now during this camp while you set aside? Is there anything-
Absolutely.
what would you like to train him? What would you like to do?
Teach him how to get in there and swing a sword.
I don't have. He pulls out a dagger. It's like, this is what I have. Dagger.
A
You wanna teach-
dagger.
Yeah, I just, this is all I have.
I come up
really-
now and I push Staten out of the way and say, if you're using a dagger, I'll be the one to train
Whoa.
you.
Well, I'm not saying that I wanted to use a dagger. And where did you come from? I didn't even see you. Oh my God.
Baka, what are you
I was
doing
here the
here?
whole time.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
Harry
What did you
is-
hear?
Harry-
oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so
Harry,
embarrassed.
you
Everybody's
should
going to
be-
know
you should
now.
not- You may have spells.
Baka,
but you
look
should
at what you've
consider
done.
The rogue profession.
I don't want to be a rogue. I don't want to be a rogue.
rogue.
Rogues have candies, Harry. I don't blame you. I'm grab him on the shoulder. Say, Harry, come with me. Come with
Oh
me.
my God, I didn't mean
Stay
to
away
make you
from the
cry.
rogue. Nice job, Baka.
What the fuck did I do?
So
What did you do?
So he only has a dagger. Now he gives you obviously if he is a cleric type, there is a possibility that he could use things other than a dagger, and that's just all he has.
Like a
I'm
short
trying to
sword.
convert Harry.
Like a short sword, exactly.
Mm.
So now,
A nice glowing short sword.
You can go buy one, I guess.
do you have any other weapons at your disposal, Theoden? Just out of curiosity, weapons that you could show him how to use, perhaps.
I do. I have a mace.
Okay, so
One
maybe
hand.
you give him a couple of lessons on how to swing the mace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like you to make I want to use survival for this. Let's say make a survival, or you know what? I'll tell you what, a survival or a performance check, whichever one is higher for you, survival or performance.
Survival.
Okay, so give me a roll and let me know what you get. What'd you get? What'd you
Plus
get?
3.
Plus 3. So but what was the roll?
Two,
though?
2 plus 3.
2 plus 3 is a 5. Okay, so let's just say for argument's sake, he doesn't look like he knows how to fucking use this thing. You figure, you know what? We got time. There's no rush. Let's be patient. I don't think I can use this. Like I'm like,
Harry, we'll get it. We'll get it, Harry. We'll
okay,
get it.
okay. Let me ask you a quick question. While the conversation progresses, and obviously Baka can still listen in because he's a stealthy fuck. Do you want to make another stealth roll or you disappear?
I walked away.
You walked away. Okay.
I lost interest.
One last little thing that I'm curious about as DM to player.
Yeah.
At some point in the training him with the mace, which by the way he does like. You can tell that he likes the mace better than the dagger, but he just does not know. But he just does not know how to use the fucking
dwarven
thing.
blood in him.
He needs more work. He needs more work with the mace. But it looks like your eye. You're like he shouldn't be using this stupid dagger. He should be using this mace. Do you say anything to him about a loon?
Yeah, I'll say, hey, Harry, you ever hear of a goddess named Alun?
Oh, I've heard of a loon. I don't pray to a loon. I'm actually kind of embarrassed to have this conversation. I hope that you don't judge me. 'Cause, well, oh my God, do I? Well, we're dwarves, and
We are.
it's something that I've never told my uncle. And just to refresh your memory, his uncle is Lord Bluebeard, the commander of the dwarven city of Herc.
Yeah.
He says, my uncle always wanted me to be a cleric and dedicate myself to the dwarven lords.
Oh, and my eyes light up.
Yeah. And I knew that would happen to you. The reason is kind of why I'm embarrassed to say that, like, I've prayed to the dwarven lords many times as I was in my training and growing up, and they never answered. And then one day I prayed to the platinum dragon, and the blessing actually occurred. The miracle occurred. I know that I'm a dwarf and I'm not supposed to I don't want you to judge me. I'm not supposed to like pray to the platinum dragon. I understand.
I'm holding it back, Harry. I'm holding it back.
Please, just I tried to do it the way my uncle wanted to do it, and it just didn't work. I mean, so I just, please listen. I'm more than willing to listen to how cool a loon is, but just I mean, I could try it, but so far I've had a lot of success worshiping the platinum dragon. And I know that dwarves judge me, but I that's just how I feel.
Well,
So,
maybe I can steer you in a different direction is all.
I'm open-minded, especially since I'm so good at using this.
Yeah,
this-
whoa, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, easy with your aim there, Harry. Oh, very good swing.
Can I try to fight you?
Now, Harry, you don't want to get hurt.
You're right. I don't. Really want to. No, never mind. Another time. So anyway, that is the small little thing. Eventually, you make your way back. Obviously, Baka is aware of the request. Baka, when you go back to the campsite, do you share this with the other two, or you keep it to yourself? Imagine that this conversation, if there is one, is happening while they're off training. You basically left early.
Yeah, I just once Harry didn't want to be a rogue, I kind of lost interest and walked away.
Right, but you didn't say anything to Sirach.
No, I didn't. I said nothing. It's
Okay.
it's not.
This guy, man.
Hey, listen, Harry is not built like Thaden. He is more nimble.
We'll get him
from
there.
what
We'll
I've
get
seen.
him there. He just
All
needs
right.
more eggs and chicken.
Eggs and some chicken.
Some
All
protein,
right,
yeah.
so
Chris,
yes,
if possible, I want to do one more thing that night.
absolutely, go for it.
I wanted to make more bullets for my.
Oh, let's do that.
Ooh.
So in order to do that, I think it's you have to use Tinker's tools, and it's an intelligence check.
Can I?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We're gonna do what Baka wanted, but I'm curious what your request is.
I was gonna ask if I could like do a little training with Chester.
Oh, absolutely. You can absolutely do that. But let me do Baka first.
Yeah.
So Baka, you need to make that intelligence check, add your intelligence modifier, and let me know what the result is.
It's a 15.
15. So you were successful in making 5 rounds for the gun, the firearm, and it cost you 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
How many do you have total, just so I can keep track?
I have 11.
11. Okay, let me write that down. All right, cool. All right, so now back to Theoden. Theoden, what exactly would you like to work on with Chester, your blink dog? Is there anything specific?
Yeah, I want to get him more attuned to the fact that I want him to come when I tell him to come.
Gotcha. So you work on that. Let me have an animal handling check.
I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm like I have no spell slots and I want them back.
Absolutely.
I'm out.
What'd you roll?
4.
4. Okay. Listen, the dog is. I mean, the dog loves you. You could just tell that the dog absolutely loves you.
My boy.
But he's may not be the most intelligent dog. I'm not.
He is my dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna stereotype him, but you're trying real hard to get him to come to you, and he comes to you when he feels like it, and just doesn't really pay attention. At least at this point. So
Yeah.
now the 2 nights passed. Everybody is back to full hit points. Everybody is back to full health slots, so you don't have to worry about that. You've had plenty of sleep, PA, in order to restore your stuff. So it's 7 p.m. at night. Let's imagine. Give me 1 second. All right. You know what? You are still trying. Let me see where you guys are. You went 1 square to the northwest. I would imagine that Pia and Sirach would be the one to make this roll. I need a survival check or an investigation check from Sirach and Pia.
I am proficient in
1.
survival.
You rolled in that one, so obviously you are not helpful in this roll. Let's see if Sirach can pull it off by himself.
That will be a 23.
Outstanding. You needed a natural, well, not a natural 20. You needed a dirty 20 or higher in order to find your horses. You found your horses on the second day, the eve of the second day, on the 17th, still tied to each other, gallivanting basically around in circles wherever the hell they felt like going. But you now have your horses and your saddlebags back. They were not stolen. They just walked off. So
Thank God.
what we're going to do is we're going to take our mid-session break before they begin their traveling the next day. We'll determine when we come back from our break where exactly they're going, but at least they'll be on horseback and it'll be that much quicker to get there. So we're going to go to the bathroom, get a little something to eat or drink, stretch our legs. We're going to be back maybe 15 minutes. So I got 10:06. Good, thank God. Let's just
Pretty
say that
damn
before we everyone goes to bed and I do the perception check tonight, I guess you guys need at some point to discuss where you're headed to next, what your immediate plans are now that you have your horses back.
Well, I guess
Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
I guess that dormant cave is out of the question right now, huh?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
It's the mountain was exploding, the volcano, and it was lava. We need to wait for it to cool down. It could take.
That wasn't the last one, though.
No, there's others we could go to, but they're pretty far away right now.
That's true.
There's Hona. It's a port city. We could go to other port cities from there.
Well, I need to get rations.
Yeah, we'll take care of you until we get to Hona, but then you really should buy your own rations.
Yeah.
Really don't want to go to Vanwell.
So let's stop at home.
Hona's the only place besides Ecostat that's close.
Okay.
It's right there, yeah.
Okay. So according to your map and where you believe that you are, it would take you on horseback 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 days on horseback in order to make it to Hona. So is that where you guys are heading? Is that the plan?
Yes.
I guess so.
Okay. So then let me just write this down.
Wait,
In the event that you don't get to Hona today,
Well,
I'll know
Jacob
what the
said
plan.
wait.
wait.
Oh
what?
yeah, absolutely.
How many days away is Hopewell?
Hopewell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 days. Is there any particular reason why you would prefer to go to Hopewell as opposed to Hona?
Do we have to go through
It's a
through
little safer
Vanwell?
than Order of the Gauntlet. You know.
Elaborate for the audience. Elaborate why you don't want to go to an Order of the Gauntlet City.
Well, not gonna. I mean, we didn't do what the Order of the Gauntlet thinks we did, but we're wanted by them, and we don't want to
Right.
deal with that drama if we can help it.
And
But-
according to the map, granted, the party has not gone to Hona yet, but there is a G on the map, which they've basically figured out that G usually denotes that it's a gauntlet city controlled by that particular faction.
We pretty much found it.
Yeah, why would we go to Hopewell though? There has to be a reason, like we're going out further east.
Okay, I mean, let's
What-
see.
What's
If we, you know what? This might not even make sense. But they're
I was trying to be on your side here, but I don't.
I'm losing patience here.
well, Priscilla's there. She might have like some, you know,
Who's Priscilla?
she's the leader of the Harpers.
Priscilla Harper from Flitwick. She visited. Oh, just so you know, just refresh your memory. Hopewell is the capital city of the Harper family. Priscilla Harper kind of looks a little bit like Sandra Bullock. When you guys, granted, this was months ago. This was pre-COVID. This is like 3 months. Literally, we have 3 months of a break where we were all locked in our houses and we didn't get to play D&D. So
Yeah.
I have to refresh the memory a little bit. Before COVID, they had fought a battle at Flitwick, and the leader of the Harpers, her name was Priscilla Harper. And now that she went back to her capital city, which is Hopewell. I'm not saying you should go there. I'm just filling in the gaps as far as like who that is
Right.
and why.
That's
They're
not
just-
a bad idea, Pia. But I feel like
and
there
we'd
should be
be
more of a reason.
safer in a Harper
The
area.
Rock.
And
Any idea?
maybe Priscilla has stuff that we can.
I mean, I feel like we should go to a closer city. However, I don't like that it's predominantly Order the Gauntlet. And why do we need to go there?
Here's an important question.
Yeah, why do we need to go to Hona?
Well, I
We
thought we would take the port ship somewhere else, somewhere.
All right, and where are you going?
You just want to go on a
Where are you gonna
ship.
go? You need to have
Where-
a better reason.
I don't know. I just didn't know where we were going. We were going to originally head I don't know where we were going to head after this actually.
You need a better
I thought maybe we were
reason.
going to go to Kirillith or something.
For what?
The fucking steal that.
Wait,
that
you didn't
necklace.
want to go to Kirillith.
I don't wanna
You
get
were near
married. I wanna-
Flitwick a
I'll
month ago.
I want to steal the necklace. I don't want to get
I'll
married.
go to Kirillith.
I'm dropping everything. I'm
Wait,
going there.
Oh my god.
We
Guys,
had the
uh,
opportunity.
I'm a little confused.
Don't put
I mean,
this in the book, Harry.
No, I won't put it in the book. I promise. I'm just a little confused. Like I thought, Mr. Baca. By the way, thank you for the other night. I appreciate the offer. I was just a little surprised. I just didn't expect you to be there. If you want to teach me rogue
Harry,
stuff, I'll
I am
definitely
everywhere.
practice. I'll definitely practice rogue stuff if you want me to learn rogue stuff. I got no problem with that. I just didn't expect you to be there. You
Whoa,
surprised
whoa,
me,
we're
took me off
teaching
guard.
Harry stuff.
Well,
No.
it's embarrassing.
Harry, you don't have to
uh,
explain yourself to them.
Well,
I have to teach
all
you-
right. Well,
he
you know.
does now.
You know what? I might as well. It's out. It's out now. I might as well. Just say it. I've been acting like a coward, and I'm tired of acting like a coward. And I asked Mr. Theoden if he could train me because he's a cleric, and I kind of worship. Anyway, I don't want to get into details. The point is that he
Talk
started
later,
training
Harry,
me.
we'll talk
Yeah,
later.
Give
absolutely.
Harry
I-
that wand.
He's gonna try and get him be a warlock.
So, but what I was saying is I was confused because I thought that, like, Baca, you didn't want to go to Kirillith because you were afraid of that woman Desdemona, that she was going to marry you.
Well, as long as she doesn't know I'm there, we were given a quest by the.
Oh.
We were given a quest by the. Oh God.
Oh,
Elsa.
let me look at my book. Let me look at my book.
It was
It was
Elsa,
her
right?
name was Issa.
Issa. I was-
Issa and her
Ella,
boyfriend
Issa,
is Lorenzo, and they're part of that musical group called Orcish Revenge. and they don't like you guys very much.
No, I don't
They
like them
do
either.
not.
But
Although
she told
she
me
seemed to like you a little bit. I think I remember
Well,
a little bit of
Yeah, a
chemistry
little
going.
bit.
she
I-
reminds me of
I saw a little
Desdemona.
something too,
She'll
Harry.
have sex with me and then kill me. I don't want that to happen. So
You don't want her to have sex with you?
no, I don't want her to kill me after the sex, which will happen.
Oh, okay. I hear praying mantises do that. Anyway, so
That's what I heard.
but
too.
anyway, Harry dives back into his book, right? And he just threw his 2 cents in there. I'm not trying to sway you. You guys can go wherever you want. I just
I'll
want
go to Kirillith.
Yeah.
You know what? They seem way too eager now. I want to change my opinion.
Nope. Kirillith it is.
I just
Sirrah?
want to point out, guys,
It's
we
so
were
far.
right near Kirillith
With no horses.
the other day.
With no horses.
No, we weren't that close.
Yeah, we
still
didn't
pretty
have
We were
far.
gonna lose the horses anyway.
We were
Horses,
way.
horses.
Let's
We
lose
were-
some horses again.
We were like 1,000 nautical miles away. I don't know the distance.
I
on
think
that.
we should go to Kirillith.
I'm just also concerned that to get to Hopewell, we might have to go through Vanwell. I'm not sure because there's a river.
Yeah, think
between
about it. We wed
us
off
and
Baka.
Hopewell.
We could probably get some horses by giving him to Desdemona. Then we get horses.
Well, we have.
You know what? I don't think we should go to Kira.
Yeah, we
anymore.
have horses.
It sounds like
Yeah, but now we have to spend a whole bunch of time to ride all the way back to Kirillith.
Chris, are you okay?
A stupid little fruit fly flew into my water. Unbelievable. Live television. You just can't make this shit up. Anyway, I guess I'll have
Drink
to
it.
put that off.
If I see you drink from that later, I'm gonna
I just
start
can't.
crying.
A friggin' fruit fly flew into my cup. I was
Oh.
trying to
They
kill him.
got
before-
protein.
I know. I'm sure I wouldn't die, but that's not the point.
Listen,
Anyway.
I'm okay with going to Kirillith, but how do I know you guys aren't going to betray me to Desdemona?
You have my word. I'm just gonna let whatever
Insight
happens
check.
play out.
Make an insight check. Roll high, otherwise he gets to lie to you.
21.
Okay. If it's up to
My
you, if
ass.
you want to do a performance check or a deception check, but don't tell us which one, performance or deception.
Oh my god.
26.
How did
26. Okay.
fuck
so
your
you get to-
modifier?
so here's the reality. The reality is that you're really not sure if he's telling the truth or lying. He
What'd you roll,
seems
Jacob,
like
an
he
18?
seems like he's telling the
18,
truth.
yeah.
He seems like he's telling the truth.
I'm telling you.
You know,
the
he
truth.
says he gives you his word.
You have my word.
And don't worry, Baka. I'm not gonna actively betray you.
Listen, if you guys do betray me, I will make it my dying wish before she has sex with me and kills me to make her hunt you all down. Okay? I don't
Baka,
want that. I like most of
Baka,
you guys. I
swear
generally
on
like.
Daylor that I would not do anything to influence whatever happens. But I'm not saying I'm doing anything to help you either.
Listen, I would rather you guys help
Oh,
me take
he
her
swore on
out.
Baylor. That's a serious swear.
Write that
That's
down, Harry.
serious
Write
swear.
that down.
Guys,
Swore to
I would rather
Baylor
you
on
all help me kill
five,
her.
Watch the fireworks.
That'll be the name of it.
1857.
Name of the chapter.
Oh, God.
Baylor's promise. I like
Yes, Baylor's promise.
I'll even help you find the thing you want to, whatever you're doing over there.
Well, it's the quest that Elsa
it. Issa.
had gave to us, the natural ones, and she wants us to steal this necklace, which I thought would be productive if we trade this random necklace for that demon cup. I was trying to do us all a solid there, but
Demon Bowl, but close enough.
Oh, you mean that? almost, okay.
yeah,
Close enough, close
the
enough.
one that almost killed
Just
us
like
all.
Elsa's
thing way
close
back
enough to
when.
Issa.
Yeah,
Let
my
it
memory's a little
go.
shoddy, you know. I'm a
Yeah,
little
right. He
in my
watches
cups.
too much Frozen.
Let
Yeah.
it go. All right. So to again fill in the audience because this is literally campaign stuff from like a year ago, pre-COVID. There was a jewel encrusted bowl that had the ability to open up a portal to some demonic dimension. That was an item that was briefly in the possession of the natural ones as a group. They passed it on to a representative of the Order of the Gauntlet, and then somehow it changed hands. And now they believe that there might be some corruption going on. The bottom line is that to get any kind of answers, it would be helpful to get that jewel encrusted bowl back. So
No, I don't need a bowl to summon a demon now.
that is true. That is true.
Well, I'm just saying
Kia
that the,
is no
but-
joke.
But
That-
we can go to Kirillith.
Is that the plan?
It's
I
gonna
think-
take so long.
Where else you want to go?
That's what I was telling you guys.
I
I'm
don't
not in
know.
disagreement.
we can go to Hopewell. I'm fine with that too, but we might have to pass through
Alright,
Vanwell.
All right, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's go to Hona. This is bold, but I want to try.
Bold.
Let's go to Hona and see what's going on over there. Maybe there's a seaport that we can take to Lenora, and then we can work our way to Kirillith.
That's not the worst idea. What about
That might be. That's literally the fastest route I think we have.
Wh-
unless we
what
go
about-
back to that island and go back to that teleportation thing and risk burning alive? And we might have to build another boat, like a glass one.
well, assuming the thing's not volcanic, it should cool down. I mean, the lava should cool
Highly
down
doubt it. We're
within
in the middle of
days.
a desert. It's hot. You know.
Well, there's a difference between like 100 degrees and
I
1,000
but-
degrees.
Yeah, all right. The point is, I don't really want to go back there.
No, we don't. I'm not saying we should right now. Anyways, it's a bad idea too.
All right,
Just-
Hopewell, fuck it.
Just left.
Hopewell.
Wait.
Yeah.
Chris, can I make some
You guys
kind
are
of
great.
like
I love it.
intelligence check to
I love
see?
it.
Do we have to go
Let's
through?
go to
Hona,
Hona, Lenora. Fuck it. Let's go to Hopewell.
Do we have to go through Vanwell to get to
And then we'll
Hopewell?
go here.
Hopefully
There's,
there's both.
there's no way for you to really
Dude,
know
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
mean,
like, I don't give a shit.
The
Let's
only
just
way
go
that
to
you-
Eldorei. You know what?
Oh God, we're
You know what? Eldorei looks nice. It looks nice. Looks like a nice
For the
place.
viewers, for the viewers, we are down here,
That is
Yep.
true.
and we're talking about going here to here, all the way here,
No,
or
up more. It's more north than that.
whatever, or
No.
here to here. That's what we're arguing about at the moment.
I still want to throw Eldorei into the.
I think the reason why they want to take that long trip is because doing that involves a possible wedding and a jewelry heist. And that's why they're thinking that
More than possible.
so.
I
And
think
or
both
like
will happen.
a red wedding.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know.
I would also.
You know what,
be curious
Baka? Think about it
getting-
this way. After the wedding, your honeymoon can be the heist.
You just want to kill me because I took the fucking sword.
No, I
Inside
think
check.
it'd be fun to wed you off to
Roll
someone.
that insight. Roll that insight.
Okay.
I would also
12.
be curious to.
12. You'll
visit,
roll the 12.
um,
You get to roll either a performance or deception check. Don't tell us which one because that's
Don't tell us. Oh, you
unless,
didn't used to
unless
do
you
this
roll
to us.
unless you roll less than a 12. You roll less than a 12, then you're honor bound to tell us the truth
You said performance or
or deception.
or
depending on your
deception
choice.
if okay. I gotcha.
Depending.
Harry.
What'd you roll?
A 14.
Ugh,
Well, he rolled a 12. You rolled a 14, which means that you
I
can't
can't win a
tell.
roll today.
You can't tell if he's telling the truth or not. He seems honest. He seems genuine.
Listen, guys, I like you guys. I want to trust you. I want to, but I can't right now. With you guys keep making all these jokes and comments about marrying me off and some honeymoon shit.
For what it's worth,
Fuck
I
that.
never did that.
You've been doing fine. Thank you, Pia. It's these two knuckleheads.
I haven't made any
The
remarks.
Théoden and Sirach, especially Sirach. He seems very interested in being part of the groom's party.
Throw him. I would love to be a part.
So
of it.
if
And I be
you
the
know,
best man.
for our audience,
can.
when this group started, a certain rogue in the party didn't really appreciate the ranger and called him the intern.
That was your
Oh,
first,
I guess
your
the
first
right-
time with
that's
us.
Right.
Take
We
it.
were
He can
testing
dish
you.
it, but he can't take it.
We were testing you for our group. You know. It's so true though.
All right.
I
well,
fucking
And it was
so
like
hard in the
one
beginning.
session too. It wasn't even like
know.
it wasn't even like we were playing like 6 months or 6 years.
Yeah,
It
I
was
literally
like
called
one
you your
extra session.
first fucking session. I called
no,
you.
I
the
mean-
intern.
You did it for
what
like
I, no, what
3
I,
or 4.
No, what I mean is that
Oh,
that Saps and I were playing
Oh.
for like one session, and then you
Oh.
came in the next week,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're the intern.
True.
It's not like we were playing for 6 months and
Yeah,
then Brendan
exactly.
came along. We were together for like 1 week, and he showed up.
Well, I had seniority, so
his seniority by 1 week.
yeah, right. They
But
got to go to
anyway.
one other town before.
And keep in
Exactly.
mind, guys, it was Baka's first time playing.
No, second time. Well, actually, technically, second time playing.
Second time.
Technically, oh, I'm
technically
sorry.
I
I'm
watched
sorry.
a lot of Critical Role though. so I
That's
was
true.
familiar
That
enough.
is true. All hail Critical Role.
Woo.
Oh,
Inspiration.
yes,
So
I
Eldorei, right, guys?
Wait,
Eldorei.
Harry, I have a question.
What the fuck's an Eldora, anyways?
Okay.
I'll go
Eldorei.
wherever
Eldorei.
Sherrod-
Eldorei. I have information on Eldorei. Hold on.
Harry's got
Harry
this.
flips through his book and goes, okay, so
Where is
Eldorei is a Eldorei used to exist and now it doesn't because no wait, where's not Eldorei? Alzando. Where's Eldorei? I don't know. Where?
Oh, what's the
Thinking
one
of
in the
just
corner?
Dora.
Am I reading it wrong?
Alzando.
Elzendo?
It's
That doesn't.
Elzendo,
I don't
Elzendo.
see a Z there.
Alzando. So
What are you
Alzando.
going all
I
the
know
way
where you get
over there for?
Eldorei.
Where is that on the map?
Eldorei
The
is
far
the
right.
name of the girl who Talia no, that's Talia Al Ansari. I don't even know where you got Talia under. Oh, your quiver is the quiver of Aldora, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also Elidor. Okay.
I don't know.
We could
I
also
well,
go to a
anyway,
dwarven
I can't
anyway,
read.
Talia Al
Whatever.
Ansari is the young girl who's blind, who is cousins with the leader of Al Anzando. And that's where her and her grandmother went when we saved them from the city of Dorai, when Dorai
cares?
got kind of attacked. But we're in good with them, I think, because we helped them save the cousin's life. Because I mean, she was blind, and we snuck her out of the city, and then the
Oh,
grandmother
right.
evaporated the city. At least that's what I have here in the book. I still have to work on some of like the punctuation and grammar and stuff. I have to maybe move this section here to there, but it needs work. But anyway,
What if we do? Yeah. What if we go to Eldora and then after that we go to one of the dwarven ruins that's near Rock? I don't know if it's T silent or something.
so Harry also has a version of the map, and Harry goes, but why would we go all the way over there for a
I was
dwarven
just
cave
thinking the
when
same
we
thing.
have dwarven caves that are closer?
I
There's
wasn't.
one
Where
south
where the
of
closer
Like
ones?
there's one that's supposedly south of Vanwell, and then there's one
Oh
that's
shit! Yeah. you're right.
west of Hona. So there's at least two more in the area.
Harry, have you been to a Zentarum city before?
No, I haven't.
Do you
I hear
know-
I hear they're really scary. That's what the rumors are.
We're gonna
rumors
spend
are
like
is
the next hour talking about where to go.
The rumors are that the Zentarum cities are that they'll kill you on
No,
sight
'cause-
unless you're dragonborn.
And now I'm thinking we should just go to
Oh.
Hona and then fill up, rest up, bada bing, bada boom. Go to the next dwarven cave.
Well, I mean, judging from where we are, we can still make it to Hopewell within a reasonable amount of time, if we want to go there.
Yeah, we could.
And we're close to a Zentarum city if we feel like experimenting with that once we get to Hopewell.
The biggest problem is it's just getting past Vanwell. I don't know.
I was
seriously.
down to go to Hopewell 20 minutes ago.
Okay, well, I vote for Hopewell.
My original idea.
I mean,
I was just offering other options.
All right, I'm going to Hopewell. I don't know where you guys are going.
Okay.
Giddy up.
Hopewell. Where are you going, Baka?
Guess we're
Um,
splitting up. I don't know.
Here left to go get married.
That's
I'm
such
kidding.
a bizarre choice.
And roll
I'm kidding.
Hopewell, Sirach,
Hopewell.
where are you going?
Hopewell.
Hopewell. So they're going to travel. It's according to the map. It's on horse. It should take 5 to 6 days traveling east. They do have to pass by a river that's running through the city of Vanwell that they're looking to avoid. But let's take one square at a time. So
One square.
one square at a time.
Well, you know what
So
we
I'm going to
could
show
do?
them again. We're going from here-ish. Just
across,
over.
right over there. Yeah.
But instead of going straight across, why don't we work our way southwest-ish? Try to hit that dwarven cave on the way to Hopewell.
That's out of the way, like way out of the way.
Wait,
Yeah,
what do
but
you say?
we
Sorry.
avoid Vanwell that way.
You want to go south
Southwest, southeast.
Southeast.
Yeah, from where
to
we
to
are.
where the number 4 is marked?
Correct. And then we kill two birds. We avoid Vanwell a little bit and just kind of loop around it, hit a dwarven cave, and then straight to Hopewell.
I mean, I like the idea. I'm not entirely sure we have enough rations for that
Oh,
because
I
Dayton's
see
out
what
of
you're
Well,
rations.
to
Sorry.
get to that dwarven rune cave, it would take 3 days by horse. And then once you're done with the cave, it would take another 3 days to get to Hopewell.
Assuming we don't spend multiple days inside the cave.
Now we're good. Fuck it. Let's go.
All right, I like
All
that.
right, yeah,
That's fine with me.
All right, cool.
Runs along
Why
the
not?
river. We could fish. We could hunt.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, you know,
That
what,
is
we'll take
true.
it one day at a time.
Yeah.
First things first. Let's just say on that first day it's 5:18 to 57. Since one of your comrades is running out of food,
Yeah,
who
speak
wants
more.
to hunt? Who wants to
Seriously.
fish?
I'll hunt.
What
I'll
happened?
Fish.
I missed it. What happened? What I
No, I
missed
was saying I got to come up with all the plans, and Aiden was like, "You got to speak more."
it. All right. So who's hunting? Who's hunting? Who's fishing? Let's start fishing
Uh,
first.
I'll fish.
Oh.
All right. So the fisherman. Who else is going with him to fish?
Faden,
Me.
the only one.
So Theoden and Baka. I'm sorry, Theoden and Pia I remember 1,000 years ago, you guys bought like lures and you bought fishing rods. So it
At
makes
least
total sense.
1,000 years, yeah.
So it makes total sense. What I need you to do is I need you to do an investigation check in order to find a pond or body of water that would have teeming with fish life. So give me 15. 15 is certainly enough.
Ooh, 11,
Now,
yeah.
now when 15 is enough, both of you helping each other look for it. Now I need a survival check from each of you as you both fish for a few hours that day.
11.
11. What do you got, Theoden?
Oh, 19.
Okay, what I was looking for was a plus 10. So check this out.
Ah.
You rolled an 11. That's 1 ration. You rolled it a 19. That's 9 rations. So you guys accumulated 10 rations between the two of you that particular day.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give him all 10 because he has
Well,
9.
All right. So then if that's the
I
case.
mean, it doesn't.
Well, it's just easier. We'll just put it down on the list. So Theoden
Alright.
goes from 3 to 13. Okay, so that's 3 to 13. All right. Who's going to hunt for wildlife with their bows and arrows and stuff? Okay, so yes, Sirach and Baka are going to focus on hunting. That will require only 1 roll. Both of you, I think Sirach has a kind of ability that gives him.
Are we still in the desert?
No, you're no longer in the desert now. At the end of this day, it's basically you've gone off into like it's dry, it's arid, but it's no longer desert. Open plains. Do you get advantage on hunting, Sirach?
I do.
You do. So you roll with advantage, and I need Baka. Do you don't
I'm
get
just
any kind of-
proficient in survival. That's it.
You're proficient in survival.
I'm a Outlander.
You don't get advantage, but you basically get an extra boost to your modifier. Right?
Yeah, I get
Okay,
a
so you
plus
roll
3,
once.
so whatever
Okay,
I
so
have.
you roll
gonna
once, and
give,
Sirach roll twice.
I'm gonna give Baka guidance.
Baka guidance. Actually, you can't do that because you spent the day fishing. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Oof.
Chris, you're breaking my
luck.
heart.
What'd you get?
25.
25.
Uh,
Damn.
12.
25 and 12. So that would be 15, 17 rations between the two of you. 17 rations is going to go where?
Let's give it all to
Seven-
Thaden and Harry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
actually, Harry, out of the 17 rations, how many Sirach are you giving to Harry?
I mean, let's kind of split it.
Split it?
Yeah.
Okay, so 17
Let's
is
go
what?
about-
9 and 8?
Yeah,
you
9
give
and
Harry,
8.
You give Harry 8?
Yeah, give Harry 8.
Harry gets
Give
8,
Thaden
Sirach
9.
goes 9, so Sirach goes to
Oh, yeah.
51. Okay, cool. So now let's
Thank you, my friend.
let's burn the rations. So Pia goes from 24 down to 21. Baka, actually make that 20 because he's got to feed his little rat. Baka drops from 56 to 53, but then he goes to 51 because he's got 2 animals to feed. Theoden -4 is 9. That feeds the dog. And Sirach 48. Harry goes down to 5. Okay, so everybody's fed, everybody hunted. I need
What
to.
is staying in at?
Theoden is at 9 rations. Baka's 51 rations. Pia 20 rations. Sirach 48 rations. Okay.
Chris,
Yes, what's up?
we're skipping days. I just want to.
Well, this is
Speak-
we did this one day. Actually, this is
Well,
one
this
day.
is one day.
One day.
Yeah.
Oh, we just
Uh-oh,
lost
did
Brendan.
we lost Brendan? That's not good. If we lost him, let's hope that he can come back. Come back, Brendan.
Come back, Brandon.
Well, anyway, maybe he lost his internet temporarily. Continue your thought, and we'll text him
I
and
just
find
wanted
out
to
what's going on. In fact,
speak
one of
with
you
all
other guys,
these-
text him to find out what's going on.
This is for the viewers. This is in the middle of the storm.
This is post storm, but we're still.
Yeah, yeah,
Power
but
surges.
people,
Still, you gotta.
yeah. So you know, it is actually August 4th, the day that the hurricane Isis, I think it's pronounced, came up the East Coast. The trees fell, lines got pulled down. Luckily, we didn't. As in fact, Theoden, I think, lost power in and around where he is.
I had to go to Pia's house in order to play.
So
I'm-
there is the possibility that we lost Sirach. Hopefully, Pia is texting Sirach right now to find
I
out
did.
what the deal is. Yeah, did he respond to you?
No.
Not yet.
Well, anyway, you want to speak with Beast. What did you
Yeah,
want
I
to
just
say
want
to-
to. I just want to talk to my cat, and since Soggy seems very much
Ah.
just like my cat,
What can I do for you?
Tora, listen, Saki's like your little brother in a sense. Okay, you need to be kinder to him, treat him better.
Oh, he's so stupid.
He's not that stupid.
Oh,
You've
he's
hurt.
so
You've hurt his feelings.
stupid.
He wants to kill you.
He couldn't kill me if he tried.
He scared me. Okay.
Oh,
He's
God.
very focused minded.
Well, I'll keep an eye. Well, I'll keep an eye on him because I think that perhaps he warrants a check. I need to put him in his place at some point. But
That's fine. But just be more nice to him. Try to teach him a few things.
I don't understand why you brought all these animals with you. It's just they're very
The other guy.
inconvenient.
Well, the others aren't mine.
We should just leave these people to their own. Just go on our own way. We don't need any of them.
We don't.
I love my
but
cat, man, but god damn it.
I mean, all we need is each other, and we can get rid of all the rest. In fact, I don't like that weasel either. I think you should kill him.
Aye.
God.
I know I don't hear
No,
this. I know I
no,
don't hear
no.
this.
That's not how it goes. If he does something very, very dangerous and harms him, we'll think about leaving him, but we're not gonna
Okay.
kill him outright.
Okay. Could you scratch me, please? Right back here.
If you promise to be
Scratch
kind, if you promise to be nicer to Sagi.
Scratch me. I promise. Scratch me. Right here.
Okay,
Scratch me.
I'll scratch.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, scratch me.
Scratch.
Purr. Okay, so let's get back into D&D speak. Any news on what happened to our ranger, our
He says
half-elf ranger?
he
No.
lost us.
Oh shit! Does he have
So-
internet connection?
He hasn't said yet.
Well, I mean, if he has an internet connection, all he has to do is log back in. We still have the same room number and password, so all he has to do is log back in. So the
Yeah.
question is, maybe he lost his internet connection. I'll wait for an invitation from him. It has been a rough day on the East Coast for all of us.
It has, it
Well,
has.
just think of it like this: we're basically at camp, and I'm trying to think. There's definitely something that is going to happen at camp while you're at camp this day. We can move us on the spot. I'm going to move you to the spot that is just southeast of Vanwell. Okay. Let me see if I can also text him, see what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about this. Sometimes we're slave to technology. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play online, right?
Yep. Internet down seems like it. Oh, it sucks.
COVID plus hurricane equals a fucked up mess.
Well, you know what? We're going to wait for a few minutes. In the event that Brendan cannot find his way back online because of the internet connection problem, what we'll do is we will call the session a little earlier than usual.
Just a little.
And we'll level up the characters basically by because today was the day that they were destined to level up to 10 levels. We'll make a roll for hit points.
Thank you for the round of applause, everybody.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
And
staying
what
for
we'll
so
do
long.
is just as a reminder, we're coming back. We're skipping a week because of work commitments, and we're coming back to the table and also to the stream on Monday, August 17th. In fact, you know what? Honestly, I don't want to put any pressure on him. If there's something wrong with this connection, we'll call this an early night. We still level up. Something interesting that I wanted to do with Theoden.
Aye.
Theoden, you now have what I would consider to be a battle pet, a combat pet. So you're going to roll for your hit points today. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
are you planning on taking a level in cleric? Are you going to be level 10 cleric?
I'm gonna be a level 10. Absolutely.
Okay, so check it out. What's your constitution
warlock.
modifier? What's your constitution modifier?
Let me scroll up here. +3.
Okay, so you can either take 5. I think your D8 is your hit dice as a cleric. So you can either take 5 plus 3 is a total of 8 hit points, or you can roll an 8-sider and add 3. What is your decision?
So 5 a roll.
A 5 plus 3 is 8, so you get 8 hit points for the level, or you roll an 8-sider and add 3 points.
This is for the dog.
No, this is just for you. I'm about to let you know what happens. These are your hit points. Once we know how much you have.
I'm a roll.
Okay, so give me an
I'll leave
8-sider.
it up to Baylor.
Do you want to roll? Do you want to roll on the app?
Ooh, 7. Oh, I mean,
All right, fine. No, fuck it. I trust you.
Yeah.
7 plus 3 is 10. So you have 10
Yeah.
hit points. Now, how many of those hit points would you like to give to Chester?
Oh.
15.
Well, you can't do that. You only have 10.
Oh, 10,
Sure.
10, 10, 10. All the
Well,
whole
no,
thing.
well, no, hold on a second. Think about this though. Before you make your decision, realize that these are
He
hit
is a-
points to be shared between you and
Yeah.
your dog. So you're going up to level 10. You have 10 hit points to share. The dog right now has 33 hit points.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Keep in mind you're our tank too.
You can give yourself all 10 hit points and leave Harry and leave Chester at 33. But if you want to give Chester some of those hit points, you can.
I'm gonna give him 3, so it makes 36.
So Chester has 36 hit points.
Yeah.
Write that down. And
Okay.
you now have an extra 7. So what is your hit points now with 7 more?
77 plus 7.
77 plus 7
Help me out.
is 84.
84.
So at 10th level, Theoden has 84 hit points and Chester now has 36. Congratulations. All right, now, Pia, just do me a favor. Somebody in a text message, tell
I
Brendan
did.
that tell him that we're closing up for the night.
I
which
told
is-
him we
which
were
is all.
leveling up, that we were doing level up stuff, and then he can do it first thing next session.
Exactly, no problem. But he levels up as well. Tell him, don't worry about it. So, Mr. Pia, are you taking
Yes.
another level in Warlock?
Of course.
So you were becoming a level 10 Warlock. Warlocks, if I'm not mistaken, are a 8-sider as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then what's your Constitution modifier?
+2.
+2. So you can take 5 plus 2 is 7 points, or you can choose to roll that 8-sider and add 2.
I'll roll this time.
Rolling the dice.
Rolling
After
the
no
dice.
Listen, you know what? I let Theoden roll and not use the app, so you have the right to roll. This round or go round, we'll roll the dice. What'd you get?
4.
4 plus 2 is 6. You now have 6 hit points. So Pia is a level 10 Warlock with how many hit points now that you're plus 6?
67.
67 total.
Mm-hmm.
Warlock's level 10, 67 hit points. Mr. Baka. Mr. Baka's got a choice to make because Baka is a multi-class. He has 7 levels in Rogue and 2 levels in Fighter. This is your 10th level. What are you going to take your level in?
Fighter 3.
Fighter 3. So he's going to be a Rogue 7, Fighter 3. Very interesting. At 3rd level, fighters get a certain archetype, which makes them even more
I am
lethal.
taking Battle Master.
And he's going to be a battle master. Very cool. You're going to enjoy that because I know somebody who did that in my last campaign and they tweaked themselves out like you wouldn't believe. So your D, it's a D10 for fighter.
Yeah,
So
I'm just
you
gonna
can-
take
what is-
the HP straight up.
So how many? What's your Constitution modifier? Just
It's a
curious.
6. Well, it's a +2, but so I get a 6 plus 2.
Is
So
8.
I'm gonna get 8.
So how many hit points does that put you at if you add 8 hit points?
74.
74. So what was it before? It was like what?
66.
66 plus 8 is 74. Outstanding. And can anybody communicate with do me a favor. I can't do it. Ask Brendan in a text message. If he wants to do it now, we can do it now and we'll just talk it over the stream so that the audience knows what happened to the 4th member of the party. Somebody text him.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Listen, ask him, first of all, does he want to take a level in Ranger or a level in Warlock? Because right now Sirach, for the audience to know, is a Ranger 7 and a Warlock 2. And now he gets his 10th level. He's got to decide which one to take it in. I have a feeling he's going to go Ranger 8 and Warlock 2, but let's see what the reality is.
Yeah.
See, as soon as somebody gets a message back, let me know.
Do, 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 do.
Chris, I'm also gonna pick up. I also got a proficiency with Artisan Tool. I'm
Sweet.
gonna go with Tinker
What else do
Tools.
I get?
Ticket tools. Outstanding.
+3 now.
That'll help you with making those rounds for your
And
Your
players
Exactly.
also get advantage on all hit rolls.
who? That's a pretty good ability. I'm gonna have to look that up, Thady.
I don't know, man.
So did he respond to anybody?
No.
Oh, come on, Brendan. Don't try to get back on. Let's just rock and roll.
Right? Come on, baby boy.
Come on. Somebody tell him. Somebody call him on the phone. As a matter of fact, get him on the phone. You know what? Let me call him.
Yeah.
No. You guys, no. Somebody's got to call him, and then you got to be Brendan through the phone. You have
Okay.
to speak for him.
I see you. I
Somebody
see you.
call him.
You can put speaker up to the mic.
That's it. Somebody call his ass. I'll ask you the question. You ask him the question. He responds. You respond.
Just to let it be known, I get an otherworldly patron feature.
Nice.
So I get fiendish resilience, which I can choose.
Brendan, my
I'll
boy.
tell you after.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear him. Brendan, can you hear me?
Wait, let me. Oh, I can't take my thing out.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Leave it the way it is. Tell
right,
Brendan, ask Brendan what class he'd like to take his level in.
Brendan, what class would you like to take your level in?
Ranger.
Ranger. He becomes a Ranger
Ranger.
8
We
and
knew.
Warlock
We
2.
called it.
Now, I would like him to make.
Ranger
Does
8,
he
Warlock
want? Does he want the 6 hit points?
Ability score improvement.
Ability score improvement. Does he? So ability score improvement. Before he does that, does he want to take?
I got ability score improvement, and I get land stride.
Do you
Nice.
want to? Do you
Do
want
you
to
want-
take the hit? Do you want to roll, or you want to take the health?
The 6. He
6.
gets 6 hit points when he.
Take 6.
So ask him what that adding 6. What hit points does that get him to?
What would that get you to?
Total that will get me to 73.
73.
Okay, baby.
Outstanding. Now, does he know yet where he wants to put his 2 points?
Do
Does he
you
want to
know
put? Yeah. Go ahead.
where you want to put your 2 points?
Probably just gonna boost my dexterity.
Dexterity. So put both points on. So +2 to his dex.
Plus 2 to your dex, right?
Outstanding.
Sir.
All right. Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you,
We're not.
Brendan.
Hang up
We
on
love
that
you.
guy. We love you.
We're gonna hang up on you. Everybody, say bye to Brendan.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye, Brendan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of an aborted session towards the end, but you know these things
Due
happen.
to the hurricane.
Oh, we were close
Exactly.
enough, man. We almost
Close
made
enough.
it.
Close enough.
Mother
The bottom
Nature.
line is that it was going to end in another maybe half hour anyway. It's not a big deal. We're going to end somewhat early tonight. I hope you guys enjoy your week off studying what it is that you can do at your class. For those of you that are interested, we have a Facebook page. I'm spamming like crazy on Twitter. Everyone else here also is spamming away.
I'm spamming on Instagram.
Please
Facebook.
subscribe to the
We
YouTube channel.
appreciate it. We love you.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Next game, episode 9, we'll pick up where we left off on the road on their way to Hopewell. But with a pit stop at the next, what they believe to be the next Dwarven Rune Cave. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on Monday, August 17th. I'm going to stop the stream on YouTube, but for those of you that may still be watching on Baka's Twitch channel, we're about to start Shenanigans Overtime. Have a great night. We love you.
Good night.
Oh, wait a minute.